Hey everyone, I'm Alice. Kristie's here too. She's doing a mic check. Good?
Yep. Great.
Alright, excellent. So here we are. We're gonna build the last part of this massive build. And Kristie just realized she forgot her beer. We'll be right back. Here we go. That's crooked as hell. Like a politician, am I right? Hey Mox, good to see you. This is the last step on this first time building this. Can you pull that box back?
The box back.
Yeah, so that I can just show the whole truck. Gotta pull it back further.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is there stuff back there? I forgot.
Yeah.
Katie did most of the setup today, so...
Is that good enough?
Yep, that should do it. This is it. Sorry about all the crap back there. We're slowly working on getting these boxes recycled, so forgive the mess. And the dog hair is unavoidable. That gets swept once a month at this point. So actually that's like tomorrow or the next day that's got to get done. So that's fine. So yeah, this is our big honkus of a chunger.
Big heckin' chonker of a chungus.
I thought it was a honker.
It also is a honker because it's a truck.
That's true.
And trucks honk.
Here, Mox coined it. Can they tell us? big honkin' chunger of a Willy Wonka. All right, there we go. Lorg Chonk. There you go. Perfect.
Lorg
Chonk.
I'm pretty sure Lorg Chonk runs Bartertown.
Hey, Lisa. All right, let's do this thing.
Yep, just trying to slot myself into my cinder block seat.
Chill, Gaston. It's okay. No one's in danger. Got a doggy over there who still is nervous at every little sound, even years later, so... Alright, so our steps today involve some of these, and then I need 4 black clips and 2 more of these.
Oh, we're just jumping right into it.
Yep.
4 black clips and 2 more of those.
Yep.
There are those things.
Alright, so we start with the clips popping in here and here.
Oh, okay.
Lisa says hi. He raised an ear. Hell yeah, clips, and welcome back, Xenon. I saw you pre-stream.
My phone didn't charge like a little bit.
Oh. I can offer you a... Here, just plug it into this one. Mine's at full charge right now.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, there we go.
Presumably this will work.
Yeah, it's a 2 amp cable.
Mm-hmm.
But it should still charge at 1 amp unless you have a really old phone that it would kill. But that's like really old phones, much older than that.
I had on my phone open a toot draft that just said, "Who makes the whiter?"
Who makes the whiter?
Yeah. I don't know what it means.
Alright, I need 5 long blues.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe you'll find that the
5.
The correct spelling is FOCCX.
Fosk.
FOCCS.
Yeah.
Fox.
Bob Foxy. Noted choreographist.
Choreographist sounds like a D-list Batman villain. I am the choreographist.
It's like he has a dance crew that all have like one giant hand.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Like a bunch of cock knockers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From the Kevin Smith film with cock knocker in it.
Gaston's come to say hi. Hi, Gaston. Alright. Back to building. I think this is right. It's something that's like this. No, it's a lighter one. think it's that one there that I can't quite reach. Now the gray. Light gray right here.
Oh.
Thank you. No, that's still too... No, that's the right size. Okay, Pibble's clearing out to a quieter room. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's a tight fit.
That's what she said.
Yep. Alright, now I need the same pieces as for the first step.
Just
Which is...
these 3 last gray pieces, and then 4 black clips.
Yep. Tight, says Lisa. Giggle, giggle.
And then...
There we go. And clip those together. And then we clip the crate. The crate is actually bigger than I was expecting, and I can already tell that because this is the base of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything on this, no matter how big I expect it to be, it's always bigger.
I mean, it has to go on the back of the already huge thing you've already put together.
Yeah, and each piece of that was much, much bigger than I expected when I started. Oh, this thing is incredible. I'm still kind of mad that we were missing 2 pieces, because I've never seen 2 pieces missing in a LEGO set before, but they were very quick to send replacements, which will be here, so we'll have them for the bootleg version. I need 12 black clips, 10 more.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10.
Thank you. Yeah, we didn't mention to LEGO that we're also building a bootleg version because I'm certain that they would automatically disapprove, despite that I'm doing it to show the massive difference in quality.
I mean, I don't think they can, right?
They can't get mad at us for it. Especially since we got it by accident.
I absolutely tried to get the real thing first.
Mm-hmm. And it said genuine on the page, so we got it at least at a steep discount, even if we didn't get all of our money back for it. So thankfully, we did not spend the full retail price of like $100 on the bootleg.
No, it was only like 70 something, and then we got like $25 back from a partial refund because to get a full refund, we would have had to ship it back to where it came
Would have
from.
cost the same amount as they weren't giving back anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why we have the bootleg, which is going to be built to show the difference in build quality.
Can we turn down the heater?
Yeah, that was set for when it was super cold.
Yeah,
so.
which it's warmed up a lot over the
Yeah, you
last
can
day
knock
and a
it down
half.
5 or 10 degrees.
I appreciate that because I'm right in front of this thing, already making me every sweat.
I'm a little hot from it too. All right, now I need the dark grays, which I'll just grab while you're over there.
I will say it's the easiest sorting job I've done.
Yeah, it's got a lot of samey pieces, and there's a lot fewer larger pieces too. Turn that up here. I can't turn the camera up high enough to see how huge this thing is. So instead I've got to turn down. For what, you ask?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. You're gone and I gotta stay high.
Alright, 6 long blues.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Honestly, as much as I would love for, of all companies, to offer to sponsor us, the LEGO company,
It would be super dope.
because there's very few other companies that I can immediately think of that I would trust as a sponsor. But I think building the bootleg is probably going to kill our chances of that ever happening in the future.
I don't think that's true.
I know Katie and Kristie got a bunch of like Tupperware to sort the bootleg pieces into because they're all in the wrong order. So
Yeah, they're just in some bags.
It's gonna be more difficult. What about Totino's? No, they already sponsor the McElroys. They can only afford one sponsor because no one fucking buys Totino's anymore.
A lot of people buy Totino's.
Nah. I don't think anyone buys Totino's anymore.
See, looking at these pieces arranged like this, the girder pieces and the way they're kind of like a bubble honeycomb thing, it really makes me want to go like onto a thing.
Sorry. Oh, okay. My phone just told me that the Canucks versus Oilers game, the two teams that I've lived in the cities of, is at the end of the first quarter at 0-2. So if anyone wants to keep up with the NHL, first period's over, Canucks 0, Oilers 2.
Go Oilers.
Go Oilers, I guess.
Edmonton.
Yeah, Vancouver versus Edmonton. Alright, I need the other two gray girders.
Here they are.
And 4 half conversion clips. The little gray ones with the system bump on the end.
There's one. Nope, these. One.
No,
No.
the ones with the system bump on the end. These ones.
Oh, okay. 1, 2. How many you say?
4.
3. I think there might just be 4.
Very
4.
likely. There may be like an extra in there too. I'm certain we have an extra in the jar.
We don't need an extra in the jar because here are 4.
Hooray.
Go Smelters!
Go Smelters! Go Smelters! Very nice.
Thank you. I'm classy.
I really thought that both of those guys were in the cult. I'm kind of happy that one of them wasn't. It was interesting to see the identities of all those cultists at the end, them being the ones who were no longer there. And they were all the old white men.
Yeah, I mean, they're multicolored animals, but coding is a thing.
They were clearly representing old white men.
Coding is a real thing.
Uh-huh. Right, so there's the base. Now we move on to one of the sides. So I need a white size 3 board? One of the size 3s. Those are the size 4s.
Oh, that is stuck all the hell in there. Like these?
Yeah. And I think I'm going to be using... No, not using both of them right away. Alright, and I need 4 black clips.
Or film clips.
So how's everyone doing tonight? I am feeling surprisingly good. I took migraine medication in time, so I think that stopped things from getting bad. There we go.
Are the Ottawa Senators still a good team?
I have no idea. I haven't kept up with the NHL in years.
Fair enough.
The Canucks and the Oilers have almost universally been great. The Senators had their ups and downs. So that game, the Canucks versus the Oilers, is like probably a really great game.
It's a knockdown drag. Well, it's already has a score of 2 in the first period.
I mean,
it's not a high-scoring game, hockey.
Nah, 0-2 is pretty common at the end of the first period.
Is it?
Yeah.
I remember the last time I went to
2 4s.
2 4 plates. So I remember the last time I went to a hockey game here, when our hockey team was still the Blazers, we got free Wendy's because the Blazers scored 5 goals.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty huge, especially since the Blazers at that time wouldn't have had great offense.
Apparently they had pretty good offense. They scored 5 goals.
Yeah, apparently.
We got free Wendy's.
No, I remember when I was looking at the AHL, is that right? The American Hockey League?
Sure.
I remember when I was looking at the AHL, like, years ago, the Blazers specifically did not have super good offense at the time. I may be thinking of someone else, but I'm pretty sure it was the Blazers. Wish I got free Wendy's. I wish I got free Wendy's too. We have Burger King coupons. They have some pretty good Burger King coupons. They have this deal. I don't know if this is everywhere, but they have a family pack, which is 3 drinks and 6 burgers for $13. It's
Not a
pretty
sponsor.
Good. Not a sponsor, just a good deal.
I forgot we had those coupons. Otherwise, I might have gone and got. We had taquitos instead, and they were also good.
Mm-hmm. Katie does the taquitos real well. She gets like really basic store-bought taquitos and then spices them up real good.
Just because it's frozen food doesn't mean it has to be trash garbage.
Exactly. Alright, now I need 4 more clips and 2 more 4 plates.
4 more black clips?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 4 more black clips and then 2 more 4 plates. Out.
Thank you. So once again, I ask if anyone's up for answering, how are you all doing? I like to try and interact a bit more.
You're checking in, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Plus, it gives me something to talk about if I'm talking to you guys.
I had a great day.
I'm glad. What happened?
Not a lot. I just watched. So I watched this game.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a VOD of Now Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And so Kathleen was playing this game that I'd heard of but had never seen in action called Butterfly Soup.
Uh-huh.
It's a visual novel about a bunch of kids in 9th grade who were in a baseball team and also lesbians. Well, 2 of them are very definitely lesbians, and then I get the feeling that some of the other ones are also going to get there.
Uh-huh. Lisa says eyes.
I don't think they have that emo guy on.
So it was just adorable teen romance?
Yeah, it's just adorable teen romance with like super like larger than life characters, which is a thing I love, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I mean, wrestling, right?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Mock says that they've been meaning to play that.
It's very good, or it appears very good. I hadn't played it myself, but
Still need 2 more.
The experience of playing a visual novel isn't much different from watching someone else play a visual novel, except that they might make different choices than you do.
Mm-hmm. Like Annie having a completely different game of Pyre than Andy.
Yeah. Andy kept Wiglet. What the hell is his name?
The tree. I
No,
forgot his name.
Bug Dan.
Tizo,
around for like a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he kept Tizo like up till almost the end. Let's see, I need 4 size 7 white girders. Tizo, my son. Yeah, she was saying that she's probably gonna send back Faye next so that they can be friends up there. I need 4 size 7s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You said 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't aware they had made another game, although I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Something about Palm gets Wi-Fi. What?
I'm gonna check that out.
Oh, baby. I know, you want to check in on people.
Please no.
Caston. Hey. Over here. Okay. Fine. Sit. You want to sit with me? There you go. He's just happy to be here. Okay, here we go. I don't know what Palm is or why it would get Wi-Fi.
Pom Pom. Orange Lad.
Oh, I was thinking that pomegranate juice that was labeled a superfood. Lisa says, same, Gaston. Well, now he's just flopped by the door to get the draft, because it is real hot in here.
Yeah. I don't want to open the door, but I think that's not a thing we can do.
Not really, especially since the mosquitoes are starting to come out.
That's true.
Like, it's easy to set it up so that the dogs know not to go out, but I'm definitely worried about the mosquitoes. And if a cat, like, actually comes into the yard, Gaston will absolutely jump whatever to chase it off.
Yeah.
And Frisbee just gets distracted and just ignores barriers. 2 size 9 girders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I saw a video of someone putting a palm bottle where bottle should not go. I mean, yeah, bottle's not the greatest thing to use for that.
Well, palm bottle's interesting, though, because it's got that shape that's kind of, like, tapered in the middle.
Yeah,
so it just sticks, like, halfway.
But they come in, like, plastic, like, cheap plastic that'll crumple, and glass that you definitely don't want inside of your body.
That's true.
Yes, the internet. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if building a bootleg doesn't stop LEGO from wanting to sponsor us, this conversation might. Like I say, if that were to ever happen, it would be far in the future when we had a wider audience.
Yeah.
So we can just pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh yeah, we're gonna burn this footage. It's fine, I'll do editing to the, like, YouTube upload.
Mm-hmm. Oh, apparently I was supposed to be making 2 of these, but it didn't tell me till the very last step.
Oh, well, that's fine. You can just make another one.
Yep.
Start with these, and then you're going to need 4 of these. Then a bunch of clips that I did not...
I'm sorry I got you censored. Believe me. Believe me, if we were to be censored, it would have happened a long time ago.
Yeah, it only happens when I play cool music on the internet website stream.
Uh-huh. Alright, so, yeah. Let's go back to the first step of this. Yeah, it did not tell me... Oh, yes, it does. Never mind. I just missed it. That is my bad. This, and I need 4 black clips. 8 black clips, actually.
Do it 4.
Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8. We actually are speeding through this pretty effectively.
Yeah, if we finish this really early, I may... Lisa has sent me 2 Friends race sets, and I might build the second one, because I've already built the first one. But that's only if we finish real early, which it actually is looking like we might.
Mox is going to tell us 2 things.
Okay. 2 things.
I just wanted to make you aware that there is incoming things. While we wait for them, I'm going to drink this delicious unbranded beer.
I should also drink my delicious unbranded black cherry flavored beer. 1, the spawn protection is still up around B's house. Alright, we'll have to get in touch with Al about that. And it might be spreading. Oh god, do we have infectious spawn protection? Because
that's actually quite terrifying.
Uh-huh. It's like the world being frozen. That is like actually like a horror movie plot.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Alright. Now I need 4 more black clips.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
That's what the railroad is really for, to get away from the spawn protection.
Oh.
This may be the most terrifying thing to ever happen in Minecraft. Fuck Herobrine. 78. Weird how the truck says the sex number. Thank you for 78
nice.
Bits. Mox. Lisa. No, Mox. There we go. Okay, I got them mixed up. Thank you, Mox, for 78 bits. That's amazing. I got confused because Lisa spoke up at the exact same time. Alright, let's see. We need 12 more black clips, because of course we do.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
5. Wheaties, nuts. I got focused on trying to remember French and completely lost count. How many is that?
Not enough.
Okay.
I'm
just gonna keep throwing them at you.
3 more.
Okay.
Short for Maddox. Ah. Not to be confused with internet shitposter Maddox, right? I remember internet shitposter Maddox.
He was a Mad Ox. Is that a furry?
No. That Maddox was not a furry.
Oh. Well, maybe he was some sort of centaur.
He seemed alright for the most part. He had very strong opinions on pointless things. Alright, now I need the size 7s and the size 9s. 4 7s, 2 9s.
There's 4 7s. I think there are only these 2 9s left. Yep.
And then 8 long blues.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry about
5,
that, Mox. You just said Maddox, and it brought back memories of
7,
old-style internets.
8. Oh, Parazitchona.
There we go.
There's also a wrestler.
There's a wrestler named Maddox?
Not anymore. So there was Brad Maddox.
Mm-hmm.
He worked for WWE for a time. He was a backstage guy, not like a backstage guy, but he fulfilled like managerial toady roles. That was his gig. He was also a pretty good wrestler, but they never let him. And
so like Paul Bearer?
Yeah, like Paul Bearer, except Brad Maddox. He would come out very smartly dressed in like a suit vest and some suspenders. Very, very cool looking dude. And they gave him a dark match at some fucking house show, and he came out, said, "Yeah, I know you're surprised to see me. WWE doesn't let me come out often because they think I'm a fucking cocky prick." And then he didn't have a job anymore.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Alright, so there we have like 3 sides of a shipping container.
Cordy Burrows started hosting us.
Oh, well, thank you, Cordy Burrows, for the host.
Thank you.
Let's see. Got another side. I guess this is the top. Alright, so we need 4. No, we just need 1. We need 4 clips and 1 size 4
black
plate.
clips.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 4 black clips in a size 4 plate.
Alright. So they finally added the activity feed to the browser dashboard,
Which is
that caught me by surprise.
super useful.
It's been on mobile forever, so it's confusing to me that it wasn't on the dashboard.
Maybe there isn't in frame, is it? No, it's fine.
Oh yeah, I gotta open mine. It is in frame, actually.
Oh, well.
It's okay, it's soda.
It's not even that. It's that they're not paying us, so I don't want to put their label on everything. It's a very good beer. I wish I could tell people what it was.
Alright, 2 plates. And then I'll need 5 long blue clips.
You said 5?
Yeah.
5? I'm gonna not do that.
Yeah, probably shouldn't yell when the mic is like that.
That's another wrestling reference. That came in so loud I heard it through my headphones.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably shouldn't do that. Especially since the headphones are across the room.
Yeah, I know. Rip, I'm very sorry.
No? I don't know what that was. Just got a notification from Mastodon.
Is this some sort of Canuck?
Oh, never mind. It was the Canucks and the Oilers scored another goal.
Hey! Go Edmonton!
I guess we're just getting live updates I never asked for. Alright, I need size 15 white girder.
15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Probably one of the longest ones.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's hard for me to, like, think of how long these girders are. I have to count the divots, and I'm not good at that.
I am very Lego affluent. Affluent?
You do have a lot of
word.
Lego.
I do. I would have more, but the person holding it won't give it back to me.
There it is.
Yeah, that one's hard to get on there. Slide that in. See, this is the great thing about Lego, is that there's a lot of give to these bricks, and I'm certain that's not going to be the case with the bootleg. From what I've read about that bootleg brand, there's not a lot of give to the pieces.
Oh, so we're not going to name that bootleg brand, right?
We will when the stream starts.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to show people,
don't buy this particular brand.
This is one of the highest quality bootlegs, which will tell you that the things wrong with it are going to be worse with other bootlegs. I'm not saying all bootlegs are terrible, but
Hashtag not all bootlegs.
Yeah, I have actually seen some really high quality bootlegs of other things. But
right,
I am
like
not. I
Gunner.
don't want to. Yes, I don't want to encourage people to buy bootlegs from companies that I actually really like. And Lego just keeps almost going bankrupt every few years, so mostly due to dumb decisions or refusing to change. All right, I need 3 plates and 4 clips.
3 plates and 4 clips. There you go.
Thank you. No.
You think for a company that's so, like, based around modular building, they'd understand that you need to be flexible.
Uh-huh. They keep bringing in, like, new executives who are like, alright, let's turn everything on its head. And then they last for, like, 5 years and profits start going down, and then they have to hire a new executive to turn everything on its head again.
Okay. So it's the Willy Wonka thing.
Sure. I just dropped a black clip and I don't know where it went. I did not hear it hit the floor.
Let me turn on my... Oh.
It just flew over there somehow.
Okay.
I dropped it right here, so I have no idea. That's over here. I have no idea how that happened. Fox. Watermelon Fox.
Yeah, it's the Willy Wonka thing.
Okay.
Where Willy Wonka did a good job in his Candyman factory. And then he didn't want to, hire an adult, because adult would come in and fuck everything up, because they wanted to do things their way, rather than the way that works.
I mean...
So he had to go find Charlie.
So the exact
B.
opposite
Barkin.
of that?
Yeah.
That's
what
opposite.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying that what they should be doing is the Willy Wonka thing, and instead what they're doing is the thing that Willy Wonka didn't like. That could have been clearer.
I don't even know if that's necessarily correct, because the new executives do help. They do tend to fix it by turning everything on its head, but then they start feeling like that's the only way that works. And then they have to hire a new executive to change it again, because the current executives won't. That's how I understand things are happening anyway. All right,
you're reading all the brick trades.
Yep. I need 6 long blues and 4 blacks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Uh-huh.
6. What?
I don't know. Mock said it.
That's fair.
There's
4 you
4
said,
blacks,
yes.
Yeah. A huge badonking honker of a chungus.
There
That's
it is.
the one. Thank you. Okay. I don't have a soundboard up.
The soundboard's all the way over there, but I do have my hip hop air horn.
Uh-huh.
As the app is styled at all times.
A huge badonking I should record that with echoes and stuff just to put on the soundboard. I can do the Skeletor voice. The huge badonking honker of a chungus. Oh god, I can hear that on the headphones too.
Yup.
My memory is a rusty sieve, so I had to go back and watch the VOD. Well, thank you for doing that.
No, stop. Stop moving.
Because that's just a good quote.
You're not going anywhere.
Yes, a huge badonking honker of a chungus. May not be going high enough with that today. Yeah!
That's been a long week.
Uh-huh.
Nope, those are different. Hang on.
Alright, now I need 2 size 13 girders.
Which is
That's
13.
the second longest.
Yeah. That's the one that's like the 15, only 2 smaller.
Yes. It's like the 15, but 13 instead.
Yeah, I'm listen. I'm trying my best to do a thing that I'm not super good at. And I don't need you mocking my process.
Alright. There we go. Now I need 2 more 13s and 4 black clips. It's hard to tell what's going on with that being that close. There we go.
2 more 13s. And
Skeletor's done a lot.
4
Been
more
real
clips.
busy. Ain't that the truth?
he's going to nudie shows.
I'm all skin and bones. Well, actually, I'm just bones.
He's got skin.
I mean, he has like blue cloth.
Yeah, but that blue cloth has like musculature. He's not like...
I think he's molded it. I don't want to believe that he has a human body under there.
And just like a melted, acid melted face.
Because that's actually horrifying. I would much rather him be a skeleton in a molded muscle suit. I have the forbidden knowledge that he has a body. No, I have too in certain canons. I'm aware of that. But I want to believe that in most canons he is just a skeleton. He's just a skeleton. That's the canon. We're making it canon. There you go. It's sprayed on muscles, says Lisa.
It's canon now. We've decided. Who's Filmation? Go fuck yourself.
No, I believe in the Filmation version he's just a skeleton.
But he's got blue chunk. He's got blue chunk on him.
Yeah, it's like a molded magic suit though. Which is also part of him. So he is a skeleton and a molded suit.
I would contest that the actual human body is a molded magic suit.
That's pretty good. You're pretty good. Wait, sorry. Gotta go with Metal Gear Solid 1 Ocelot. You're pretty good!
I don't think you do. I think you're fine with Josh Kirby.
Six bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Apparently later on he realized that some things that move are really tough, so he switched to twice as many bullets.
Yeah.
12 bullets! And also a weird fake British accent.
Yeah, that accent, tricks me out. Because he's an American who defected to Russia.
I really thought he was a Russian who defected to America.
Nah. But he was a fake defector, so he's still he's speaking Russian canonically throughout Metal Gear Solid 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that we've translated it, everything, translator's note.
It only makes sense. The way MGS3 only works if the original idea that it's a VR simulation is true, but they've said that's not canon anymore.
Why do you unplug yourself? Oh, because I was trying to get the flashlight on.
Alright, I need 15s. 2 15s.
2 15 girders.
Right, let's turn this up, and I'm gonna have to build further out. Because holy crap, it's a huge badonking honker of a chungus. And this is just a cube. This is some Minecraft shit right here.
It's a very convincing cube.
Uh-huh. Only thing I know or care to know about Metal Gear is snakes clapping ass cheeks. I know a lot about Metal Gear, and I'm kind of ashamed of it because Kojima is a hack.
Right, but Metal Gear is very funny because Kojima's a hack. Kojima does not like that, but...
That's true. That's why he hated David Hayter so much. It's because David Hayter gave it the performance it deserved. The performance it deserved, Colonel! He treated it like it was ridiculous, because it is.
Otacon, I bought this motorcycle on eBay.
Sorry about the snorting. I'm stuffed up as usual. Runs in the family. I just love that David Hayter will just take like $50 and say any line for you.
Yeah. There's actually quite a lot of very famous voice actors on that service.
Uh-huh. But David Hayter's the most important.
I disagree.
Alright, I need 3 plates and 4 clips.
Like, you can get Johnson John and,
Oh, John St. John you can just call up.
Well, sure. But, like,
he puts his phone number out there. He doesn't need the service.
Not Mark. Mike Patton.
He did a voice... Or he did a clip for Joel for free, so...
Oh,
Dookie Nukie. My name is Duke... He plays the... In Joel streams, John St. John plays the bootleg Duke Nukem Dookie Nukie.
It's so weird. It's deeply weird.
Mm-hmm. My name is Dookie Nukie. I can't do John St. John super well.
No, he has a very specific voice, that's the thing.
Well, he doesn't actually sound like Duke Nukem either.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying, is that it's not his speaking voice. He's curated this voice that's perfect for that character, Duke Nukem, the guy that thinks he's so goddamn cool all the time.
Mm-hmm. You know, the voice actor who does Nancy Drew and Rouge the Bat, John St. John was the first one that she really impressed, because at the time it was really believed that girls couldn't do voices.
Uh-huh.
And she did. And that just impressed the hell out of him. And now we know her as Nancy Drew and Rouge the Bat, and I can't remember her damn name, and she's so good.
Let me look that up for you.
Okay. Let me grab 10 of these.
Oh, hey, I have a Google survey.
Is it about hockey?
No, it's probably about fucking YouTube like all of them are.
Mm.
Did you watch this video? Yeah. Did you like it? Yeah, that's why I watched all of it. Would it compare favorably or unfavorably to this other video? I mean, it's from the same fucking creator, so yeah, probably.
So, yeah, here's 67 cents.
I mean, that's a whole token in my wrestling card game that I play, so I'm not going to argue.
Mm-hmm. I've got like $10 saved up. I got the Lions War Final Fantasy Tactics, and as much as I love that game, touchscreen controls are not good for it. Oh my god, I got so impatient with it because of the touchscreen controls. If I had a mouse for that game, a mouse and keyboard, it would be so good.
I believe this name is pronounced Lani Manella.
Is that...
Rouge the Bat.
Is that the original Rouge or one of the later ones?
It's from Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay, then yes. Lani Manella, then. She is also Nancy Drew for like 10 years. Alright, now I need stuff.
No, I don't.
Activity feed.
IMDb, don't give me... I don't want to download your app.
Alright, I need 2 size 15s.
There you go.
You.
I'm gonna fight IMDb.
See, the weird thing about IMDb is their mobile website isn't even bad, so them pushing the app is superfluous. It's not like Reddit, where they're basically saying, hey, our mobile website is total shit.
So we've created a solution.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit of a workaround, really. Oh, stickers.
Hey, stickers.
Alright. We are applying the rest of sticker 27 and 20... Well, not the rest, but 2 more of sticker 27 and 28. that Clue Land?
It was Kung Fu, I think. No, Excite Bike.
Oh, right. Clue Land has a very similar soundtrack. I don't remember Clue Lands, but they're both by, I think, Koji Kondo?
That's the one that goes...
or Tota KK, one of them.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
That's...
Da-da-da, ba-da-da-da.
I know this one, and it's not coming to me.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Oh, that's Donkey Kong. Right. How high can you get? People may remember Donkey Kong for saying trans rights, but remember he once asked, how high can you get?
So Donkey Kong's on the right side of history, is what you're saying?
Yes. That is precisely it. Donkey Kong is a stoner who supports trans rights.
You'd think that'd be Funky Kong, but nah.
No, that's DK.
Nah, Funky Kong went and got militaristic at some point, and it's weird.
They changed him back, I think.
Oh, did they?
I think so.
How nice.
I'll have to check on that, because I'm not 100% sure. But I think they changed him back to a surfer dude.
Donkey Kong said, fuck cops.
Donkey Kong says a cab.
All cops are bastards.
A cab!
I like these Ghostbuster Ghost Trap stickers we're sticking on the thing.
Right? Who are you gonna call? A truck.
Truck. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Run over ghosts. It won't do anything. They will go through the truck.
Alright, now I need 4 black clips.
All in. No, wait. All in. There's a lot more. It's not all in.
I figured. Because we're gonna need a lot more.
Why haven't I watched All In yet?
Why haven't you watched the first couple seasons of The Real Ghostbusters with Lorenzo Music?
I have?
Oh, we'll do it again. That's an important show.
I mean, it's a good show. I've also seen the first 3 episodes of Ghostbusters from Filmation, the one with the ape in it.
Mm-hmm.
Or gorilla, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Are gorillas apes?
The animated one or the live action one?
The animated one.
And yes, gorillas are apes. The live action one is actually kind of cute. I haven't seen the cartoon one at all.
It's very bad. It's extraordinarily bad.
Yeah, they kind of got fucked over there, so I guess it was kind of rushed into production.
Xenon says you're an important show, which...
I hope so. I'm glad you think so.
I'm glad you enjoy us. I'm not certain how important we are.
I mean, to some people, I'm sure we are, and that's amazing.
That's true. I shouldn't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't let false modesty devalue whatever people are getting out of what we do.
Mm-hmm. I have no false modesty. I can't even say false modesty.
I have a lot of... like, baggage of not feeling good enough ever.
Me too, but none of it's false.
Oh.
Let's see. Alright, so now we've got most of a crate.
We are being raided.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Backpack Coat. Appreciate that. Welcome, everyone. We are just approaching the last few steps of this build, which right now is just a box.
We're getting some emojis in there.
Hi, emoji people. I am Alice.
Kristie. I guess I should do my own thing.
Alright, so we're getting sticker number 26 out. Oh wow, those are Lego style emojis. Awesome.
Oh, that would make sense why they would want to rate us.
Well, we appreciate it. Let's see. I guess this goes right about here. Oh, this is the wrong side. Oh crap. This side. Glad I caught that. Hell yeah, sticker part. I am really bad at these. I have dyspraxia and stickers are very difficult for me to do.
You want me to hold the box steady?
Mm-mm. Trying to learn how to do this. Oh my gosh. I keep fucking it up.
It's gonna be okay.
Well, now I've got a big audience of people I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know them. Why do you care? Put the cool sticker on the dumb thing.
Don't mess it up. Oh, thanks. Alright, we got one on. We gotta do the other. Here we go. And one right in here somewhere. About needs to be a little higher.
Tic Tac the cat says shh, no pressure, which is very kind.
There we... No, that's really crooked. That's more crooked than I'm comfortable with.
It's more crooked than crooked.
It's more crooked than expected.
You want me to go get a steam iron?
No. These stickers are real good as long as you pull them off quickly. They maintain their stick really well. Lego is... Even the stickers are very high quality stuff. If that's right... That's still real crooked, but it's not as bad. It's fine. It's fine. I'll go with it.
It's very okay.
Okay. Thank you, Wally Casey. Alright, let's start on the brick building part that I'm better at. Okay, I need one of those, one of these oblongs here. Two of them, actually.
There are both of the Bob Oblongs.
And then two of the short blue clips.
Yes. Here we go.
Turn the camera down. There we go. Sorry, I'm at 4 of the short blue clips.
Oh. Here's the other two.
Alright. This is gonna look so good once we're done this and I can show off the whole thing.
It is already an impressive build.
And since we're probably gonna finish this early, I think we're gonna have time to do the Friends Race Kit. And that's gonna be fun. That's a lot easier.
That'll be nice. I really like those Friends kits.
Yeah, they're cute. I miss elves so much, though.
Yeah.
I gotta show off some of my dragons.
You want me to go get those while you
Nah,
brick
not
build?
right now.
Alright.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, get in there. You're powered up. Get in there.
Just deep breaths. It's gonna be okay.
Really, I'm really having a hard time with this. I should have done this in a different order than the instructions are telling me. Should have done it backwards, put the clips in, and then slid these on there. It's fine. Come on. Come on. I know we can get this.
It's getting on there.
Well, half of it is. The problem is the other half. There we go. Alright. There we go.
Oh, those are your blinker signal faces, I guess.
Maybe? I think
or no,
if
I guess
opens, then this is going to be where the hinges go.
Oh no, you're correct, because your blinker signals are on the actual. You can't see to where I'm pointing, but it's on the body of the.
Here we go.
Of the machine.
Yeah. This is an incredibly impressive build, just all the way around.
It's the Incredible Machine.
It is.
Sierra.
Right. Was that Sierra published?
Yes, it was. It wasn't.
4 of these and 2 size 15s. Alright.
It wasn't Sierra developed, but I think I
think
think they publish it. Oh, well, sure. Maybe do extra work.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know, that sounded so sincere. Alright. Yeah, this is like my... This was a big task to take on, because this is like my 3rd Technic set ever. And it's over 2,500 pieces.
But hey, we've got it knocked down to about 35 or so.
For those who haven't been here throughout, it was missing 2 pieces, which I've never seen in a Lego set before. But I have also never had a Lego set that was 2,600 pieces before, so maybe that's kind of common, I don't know. Generally, I think in like 100, 200, 300 sets I've gotten in the past, I've been missing like 3 pieces total, so it was kind of shocking. Alright, 2 long blue clips.
2 long blue clips.
And these will slide right into here. Right into here. And then we're going to need a size 7.
Counting 7.
Thank you.
Do we need another one for the other side, probably?
Not yet, because we need a plate with 4 black clips.
A plate and 4 black clips.
Alright, here we go.
I hope this is good ASMR, me poker sliding the pieces across the table.
Oh god.
I'm sure it's fine. The microphone isn't that sensitive.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we have the microphone not attached to the table, because otherwise it would pick up every slide really loud. And that would frankly be kind of terrible. Alright, here we go.
Will we hang it, like, up here, like a boom mic?
Oh, that would be so much worse.
Okay.
It would bob around and stuff like that. Like, where it is right now, it's
perfectly acceptable.
This direction. Over there. It's a mono mic, so you don't get directional sound or anything. Alright, now I need another size 7 to go on the other side.
Okay. There you go.
So, all y'all new people who are wanting to chat, how are you doing? It's been a good week for me in general. My migraines are calming down right now because the weather's getting warm. It's been kind of nice. Okay.
Oh, those are the, like, folding in doors, aren't they?
Pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Let me turn this up a bit so I can display that a bit better. Got a hinge there. A custom-made hinge, too.
That's very nice.
Uh-huh. Alright, now I need a size 11, a size 13, and 2 long blue clips. Perfectly happy with the audio as it is. Hi, by the way. Well, hi to you, McStretch. And I'm glad you like the audio. We just spent a bit of time last week getting it right because we got this new mic.
I'm going to be honest with you. I blanked on like half of what you said.
11, 13, and 2 blue clips long.
And 11, a 13, and 2 long blue clips.
Alright. We got more stickers coming up. Look, I love stickers. I'm a little girl. And I adore stickers, but I'm so bad at them. Because I didn't get enough when I was actually a kid. Oh, that's wrong. That down. That over. There we go. That's how that's supposed to go. And that clips on there, which then clips onto here, which will allow us to attach the other plate. Sweet. And now we need more stickers. Alright, there's 2 28s over here, which are one of the safety stickers.
The Ghostbuster stickers.
Yep. Let me go at the edges here.
I am so glad we turned the heater down.
Me too. It's already cooling down quite a bit.
Yeah, I was murdering.
I meant to turn it down earlier, but then I forgot because I'm way more sensitive to cold than I am to heat.
It happens.
I'm just glad we have gas heat here. In Canada, it's all hydroelectric. Well, not in Canada. I shouldn't say that because that's not true. In British Columbia, especially along the west coast, it's all hydroelectric. So heat is very expensive and very slow.
I just realized Twitch broke the custom name colors. My Prime trial expired, but I still have my color forever, I guess.
Sweet.
I mean, you can have custom name colors if you're not a Prime member. It's just your selection is limited. Which is why I, in chat, am constantly a pleasant robin's egg blue.
Mm-hmm. And this account has Prime attached to it.
Yeah, this is my color code. Oh, well,
Sweet.
good on you.
I guess they...
Free colors.
I guess they don't make you change. But if you change to another color on the wheel, they'll you probably won't be able to switch back. There we go, and then that goes inwards. Wow, I did that one really well. I'm very proud of myself.
Oh. Your VODs are expiring and you don't like that. That's
suck. The whole reason we use YouTube for
Yeah.
VODs. What's the command to show VODs in chat?
Bang YouTube.
Let me do that real quick for anyone interested, because that's what we always do when we mention YouTube.
And
someone else already did it.
Baller.
Thank you very much, Xenon. There we go. Alright. Oh, now we're getting to mechanical shit. Okay, so I need...
Oh, I didn't see the height weight sticker. That's very good.
Yeah, that's really good. Let me get that on camera real quick.
Go further back.
Yeah, it's having trouble focusing that close up. There we go. Mako 42078, Max Raid? Tear? I don't know what all this stuff stands for. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not actually a truck expert.
Hang on, I can parse that for you. It's Mako 04278, Max Grade Terracotta Net Cucumber Caps.
Oh, okay.
And then over here is the size of the cucumber, and then on this...
good game, Lily.
Yeah, and then good game, Lily. See, it's congratulating you.
It's congratulating the whole channel. 78.
Nice. Nice.
Yep. Alright. We need some of those weird... We need one of those weird beige axles and one of the beige clips. We also need one of those gray ovals.
These gray ovals?
That's the ones.
Okay.
Slide that in. That in.
Are those gonna lock the thing?
Maybe. I don't know what they're for yet. Alright, now I need one of those... These. And I need a tube.
Tube.
A conveniently morph ball sized tube. That's an old meme. Alright, now I need black axle size 4.
We only have the one size of black axle.
Oh, that works out then. We need one of these things that's black. There's two of them over there.
Eagle.
Alright. Slip that on there.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle that shit.
Excuse me.
Alright, now for the cheap laughs, I need a couple nuts.
Sure. Here's your nuts.
1 nut. 2 nuts. Red nuts. Blue nuts. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I need a tube and another axle.
The tube and another black axle?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I need one of these grays.
Here's your X-Files alien.
Yep. And then another tube. And then I need a red axle and 2 more nuts.
Red axle and 2 more nuts.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I guess that just ends off the red axle. The nut is stored in the Swiss. You know it.
You know what they call a big red thing with 2 nuts attached to it, don't you?
The nut is stored in the Cat in the Hat. What do they call that?
A fire hydrant.
Of course.
I'm very proud of myself.
What starts with F and ends in UCK?
Ren.
A fire truck.
Okay.
See, it's related.
What's high in the middle and round at both ends? Colorado.
Alright.
This vaudeville shit is never gonna get old to me.
Lisa says Kristie, and then they say Alice.
We deserve that.
Yep. Every bit. Alright, slide this on there. They're in hell now. Alright, there we go. That's like a door handle, I guess.
Yeah, that's the latching mechanism. Does it go up? Yeah, it sure does. So it moves up and then it goes into the thing.
We turn this way and we attach. I thought we'd make more door before we actually attached it.
That's plenty of door.
No, it's only half door. But I see it's 2 doors. I thought it was just going to be the one.
Yeah, no, it swings out from the middle. You know, like a shipping container. That is a good question. What are we going to put in the truck?
We could put another smaller truck.
We could do that.
We've got one over here somewhere.
The present truck.
Yeah. Truck 68. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Truck 68 can go into truck 78.
Yep. Oh my gosh, this is difficult. Especially with how it turns. Alright, we're going to do it this way. I may have to do this one off camera.
It's not truck Vor, it's just resting. There it is.
It's pining for the fjords.
Pining for the fjords. What kind of talk is that? And why did it fall? Why did all of its tires go flat the moment I got it home?
It's not pining, it's passed on. That, sir, is an X-truck. Put a squirrel in the truck, but not a real squirrel. I'm sure there's a brass squirrel laying around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
I also don't think it's big enough to contain a real squirrel.
Oh, it is for a small squirrel. Actually,
I mean,
no,
we still shouldn't.
Even a fairly large squirrel would fit in there. Yeah, we definitely shouldn't, especially since it would easily break out. And then we'd have an angry squirrel and also a broken truck. Alright, need more stuff for the hinges. That's a 15 and 4 of these.
15 and 4 of these.
That would be truck unberthing, so I'm so sorry. You should be, Mox. To quote the Gun Show comic, Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Why?
Gun Show was such a good comic.
I believe you.
It's where Dick Butt comes from.
Oh, okay. That's what, Casey Green?
Yep.
Okay. I know the artist.
But Jesus Christ, how horrifying is just, it's Casey Green walking down the street, and then he puts the dialogue of how he imagines people are thinking when they see him into the voice of another guy who's just like, it's a strange little deformed man baby. He's saying all this stuff and he keeps getting worse and worse, and then he leans in real close and says, Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
That's not very nice to yourself.
No, I feel that way sometimes too, though, so I can relate.
I mean, so do I. That is one of the dangers of being me.
2 blue thingies.
2 blue clips. Found him 2 blue clips. I didn't almost throw one across the room. Don't worry about it.
The flag for pride for people like me is based on a logo for a group that uses slurs for people like me in its literature. It's difficult to have a lot of confidence when you're intersex in this day and age.
Yeah.
I still don't agree with that flag, but I have grown to love the colors. The yellow and purple. Alright, so I need to turn the camera back down. And I need one of the 7s. And then I need a plate and 6 clips.
Plate and 6 clips.
Thank you. We do real talk here on Squirrel Lily.
We do, because life's too short to not do real talk, honestly.
Exactly. There we go.
Like, have fun and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like...
Be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, need another 7 and an 11.
Those are our last 2 girders.
Sweet. We are almost done, and it is not even 10 o'clock yet.
Dag.
Yeah.
Do you think you can knock out the thing in, like, an hour?
I am almost certain I can.
Okay.
No, whoops, did I fuck? Yeah, I fucked that up. This door is slightly shorter than the other one. There we go.
I mean, they have to overlap, right, so that they can be secure.
Last 2 stickers going on now. They're both 27s. More of these safety stickers.
Damn it. I have Metroid in my head. Now that it takes a lot to get it there.
Have you ever heard the album Metroid Metal?
Yes, I have.
It's so good.
It is very, very good an album. It's
The,
so cool an album.
I don't remember the name of the artist.
The artist is also called Metroid Metal.
No, that was the project name. They had their real name attached to it, too.
Oh. I can look that up real quick.
Mm-hmm. Fucking, the item collection theme in it, it's drawn out to, like, a minute long, or 40 seconds or something, and it's just amazing, and I really wish Metroid Prime 4 would use Metroid Metal as the soundtrack, because it's that good.
Oh, did you mean Metroid Metal? Yeah, I sure did.
Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna stretch for these while you're doing that.
Sorry.
It's all good. This goes in. This goes in here. Clip is stored in the nut. And tube. Wow, we have like 10 or 15 pieces left tops.
Oh god, it's Stemage, who just kind of started adding people because he can't play them all at shows. He can't play all the pieces.
Oh, okay. So, cool. It's a very good album.
It's a good 3 albums, apparently.
Yeah. It just kept going.
They're called Varia Suite, Expansion Pack, and Other Album.
Would you say these are truck nuts? No. No, I wouldn't, Lisa. Another tube. Get that tube.
I'm just gonna move all of these a little closer.
Alright, thank you.
Since we're very near the end and you don't
Axle.
need to stretch.
I can't believe it. This truck is amazing. Look at this truck. This truck is amazing. Give it a lick. Don't lick my truck.
Please don't lick my truck.
Have you seen my cool forum signature? I did. I saw that the other day. It's very cool and radical. It's so early 2000s, it might be physically painful.
It's very internet.
It's very Net 1.0. Remember Net 1.0?
No. I think Net 1.0 was on, like, military bulletin boards that I didn't have access to.
No, that's internet. Net 1.0 was a design type. A type of web design.
Oh, like an Angel Fire website.
Yeah, now we're on like this Net 2.0 stuff, so every website looks the same. I don't like it.
I mean, my personal website still looks like shit.
You have a personal website?
I do. I've never updated it since junior high. I say that. It's probably been taken out, but now I have to check.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. There's the other door. Here we go. One connects the same way. I can see how it locks. In fact, let's lock this one. Right now. Do that, yeah. There we go. 2011. I actually forgot what my original forum signature looked like in 2010. Oh my gosh, 2010 was almost a decade ago. That's how you know you're old.
Oh, no, it's gone.
Was it GeoCities, Angel Fire, Tripod?
It was 50 megs.
Oh, I remember 50 megs. They were terrible.
I mean, they weren't great.
Like, even compared to the other services, they were bad.
I mean, they gave you 50 megs. That's all I needed.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. Holy crap. Now, how are these chains supposed to attach? Let me see. Not show me how the chains are supposed to attach. Oh, I see. That's what these bumps are for.
The nubbins.
Yeah, so...
There's nubbins like that on the other side? There sure
Yeah.
are. Let me move the big...
Yeah, move it back
Move
some.
the big box back so that we have room.
These last three pieces are going in the jar of extra pieces. All hail its name.
Praise its comings and its goings.
It still has a dragon wing in it because I got an entire spare dragon wing in one kit. Oh no, oh god, my personal site is 78.9 megabytes. Oh shit.
That would have never flown in Web 1.0.
I mean, Tripod gave like 10 megs to start, and then they got like 100 megs. And then they went higher and higher. Holy shit.
Look at that chunk.
And now... Just wow. Y'all seeing this?
It's so big.
Big honkin' chonker of a chungus.
Oh my god, Becky. Look at her
Badonking honker of a chungus. God damn.
I think it goes the... Yeah.
Yeah. Was not able to tell the... Alright, so we attach these. Just wow. Look at that. And over here... And, oh, is that correct?
It looks correct. I think that's correct.
How does it, it's gotta lock on a little better than that. Now let me look in the instruction manual, because this does not look correct to me.
Is it supposed to sit on those black pegs that are sticking out?
Are there black pegs sticking out?
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, there are.
Yeah, so I think they go here where it's a little bit divoted in.
Yeah. Make sure those chains are in the right spot, though.
Hi, B.
Hey, B. Glad to see ya.
You've joined us just in time to see the magnificent unfolding of this final truck. I'm sorry I shook the camera.
It's the final truck.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da.
That goes there. Alright, I see how this works. He wants to drive it now. I hear driving a truck is incredibly difficult. There we go. And now... Oh, I guess we gotta turn it from both ends. How does this one turn?
There's a... Alright, well that sets that down.
Yeah. Oh. This the front one?
No, it does. It is turning them both at the same time. I see the
it's
gears
not.
moving on this one.
No, it's because I was turning the other one.
Oh.
There we go. We turn them this way and... Whoops. Oh, okay. They gotta turn opposite directions. Oh, careful.
That's okay.
Oh, it's just gonna fall off. Oh no. Oh, there we go. It's gonna catch it. There we go.
I'm gonna move the camera up a little bit.
Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
And then it swings out. So you can unload it.
I have no idea.
Yeah. That's real neat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so one of them controls the gantry arm up and down, and then the other one controls the gantry arm out.
I guess. Oh, I see. Yeah, they do both move at the same time, just different directions. So let's see if we can't lower it to the ground. Is such a thing possible?
Yeah, I think you're gonna...
Here we go. I got it.
This changed.
Oh, it's stuck.
It was gonna get stuck. I wanted to avoid that.
I imagine normally you'd have strange little men over here who are keeping the chains from getting
Oh,
caught.
I can help with that.
Oh, perfect. Batman. Oh, crap. It's all falling over. Alright, that's as far as that goes, which means we're just doing this one now. There, perfect. Look at that. That's incredible. Wow. Alright, let's pick it back up. Batman and a Cyberman are helping.
You know, they just need to study the... Hang on. They just need to steady the load a little bit.
Trying to see if I can... Oh, okay. I just locked this in place somehow. Not sure how to unlock it now. Oops. How do I unlock that? Oh, there we go. Alright, we want those to be down and locked.
Truck is dummy thick. Yeah.
There we go. Now the kickstands are working. There's a lot of moving stuff. I'm wowed. You got it.
Okay. I was just worried.
There we go. Get that up.
This is quite impressive.
Now we move it over. Chain's uneven? Feels like it's gotta be uneven.
I don't...
Nothing's twisted, no? I have no idea then.
It looks fine.
It's at an angle.
It is at an angle, and I don't know why.
I may have to readjust something at some point to get it perfect.
But for right now, it's doing okay.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Hey.
Get the kickstands up. Wow. Look at this fucking truck. Now let's get some of the dust off Batman here. It's been a little while. Whoops.
Oops.
It's been a little while since we played LEGO Dimensions.
And even longer since we used Batman. Now that you're hip deep in all of the other content there.
Uh-huh. So just to give you guys an idea of how big this is, standard LEGO figures on Dimensions stands.
On a little bit of a stand.
That is the size.
Here is a bottle of unnamed beer.
You can barely see it because we're covering the logos. Okay, wow.
It's a great big thing.
Uh-huh.
I will put these back for you. I will put them back very carefully.
So let's get a good flyover here. That's what we've done. Also that. Alright, so...
I opened this air horn.
Wow, I want to celebrate here. I wish I'd made that cake.
Oh, I can help with that.
Thank you. So what's the time? 10:06. Yeah, we got time for another build.
Do we want to go to a BRB for
Yeah,
just
we're
a
going to
minute?
hit BRB real quick. Please stay with us, and I'm going to grab another kit.
Should I get the box and put it in front of the thing?
Not yet.
Before we go out.
No.
Okay.
So don't go anywhere. Here we go.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
First, let's start off by saying thank you, Lisa, for the 200 bits. That's amazing.
Oh no, I'm out of water.
And Kristie is out of water.
Oh, no, they're over here.
No, they're over here. So today, also from Lisa, they sent us this super cool... They sent us 2 race sets. One I built off stream because I didn't really think of the idea of building Lego on stream at the time. But this is the second, slightly smaller kit. The 41351, I forget the name it has. It's on the box right here. Creative Tuning Shop. And now we have just lost all frames, so that's fun. Alright, they're coming back. We've had a few events throughout the evening. Apologies for that. It hasn't been too bad. In the background, we've still got the truck. I'm really, really hoping the camera does not insist on focusing on just the truck. If it does, we'll move it. Alright, Lego for the Lego God. So thank you not only for the 200 bits, but also for this gift you sent me. I really, really love it. Alright, so first step is going to be the characters and a car and some tools and junk.
I did notice in here that there's all of the hats and legs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Also, unlike the other one, this one comes with hair for the characters.
Yeah, I noticed. Just look at this.
There's some super pretty hair. This is Andrea, I think, who usually wears intersex colors.
Does it say on the front of the box?
It'll say it on the top of the box, I think. No, this is Emma. Okay, I thought it was Andrea, but this is Emma, a different girl. Andrea usually wears intersex colors, while there's a couple of girls who wear trans colors. And I really think that's intentional. I really think that is a design choice that will basically show young kids that this is okay, while not scaring off, terrible parents.
Hair for the hair gods. Ia Vidal Sassoon Fatagan.
Gaston, are you trying to get comfy again? You want to come over here? Lay by me on the pillow? That's what that pillow's there for. Also...
Oh, okay.
No, you going the other way? Okay. Go on. You're fine. Gaston's being a goof. Alright. Come on, over here. You're fine. You can lay on the couch, you can lay on the pillow. Oh, you want in the crate? No? Okay. Just step over Risby. Go on. You're okay to step over Risby. It's really okay. Come on. Risby, can you move, please? Gaston doesn't want to step over you. He's had bad experiences with that. Risby. Sorry, I'm trying to get these dogs situated because they started doing this right after the BRB.
Hair for the hair gods wouldn't be a bad name for a barber shop. I completely agree.
I dig it. Alright, so...
You would get a very certain kind of clientele.
Uh-huh.
On the other hand, they're all like orc girls, so
That's true. Alright, we've got some disembodied legs here.
Alright.
So we're going to need some torsos to stick on those legs.
What I like about the white helmet there is that it comes with its own hair.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so here's Dean. Well, most of Dean.
Dean.
I like Dean. He seems like a cool guy.
He races all of the bikes and doesn't afraid of anything.
Still need the other torso. Here she is. I see nothing wrong with having orc girls as your clientele. Me either. They do have very difficult to cut hair, though. It's like fucking steel. Alright, Emma and Dean now have heads. There we go. Good stuff. And we need the masks for the helmets. I think they're both the same clear tint, so...
Oh, hey. I didn't even notice those.
Uh-huh.
I guess they're clear, so they would be easy to miss.
Yeah. So there. These are what you call doll figures, by the way. Doll figures are super cool because they got those round edges, round organic looking edges that actually attract younger girls. So LEGO made a good move creating this kind of figure.
Why not just sharpen their hair to a weapons grade point? I think that's also a good idea.
I think that's what most orcs ask for. That may be stereotyping, but... There we go. Now she's got a little bow. Isn't that cool? Why is the color so washed out?
That's a great question.
It wasn't this washed out before. I think we need to move the truck and then bring the box forward again.
Okay. Would you like to help me move the truck?
Yes.
Okay.
I will get the truck, you can move the box. How's
Okay.
that?
Alrighty. That sounds like a good compromise.
I don't want to show myself too much on stream. Get my bunny hat. Not that I don't trust you guys, it's that I'm uncomfortable with people watching the VODs and seeing me.
It's an era we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall over and die.
Alright, let's move the cab, which opens.
Back, give you some room. I mean, I have a digital camera that doesn't have batteries in it, or indeed a flash card, so...
We can fix those things. Those are both fairly cheap.
I also don't know where it is,
Mm-hmm.
which is a slightly worse problem. I'm gonna move these bags behind the box, and then move the box forward. There we go.
Thank you.
Hey, Rian started hosting us.
Hey, thank you, Rianne. We appreciate it. Nothing. Yes, I'd like my head to be made into a mace. I mean, yeah, same.
Yeah, you know, that guy with the blade in his hair from Bloodsport? That, please.
Give me one of them. Alright, yes, the color is a lot less washed out now. Perfect. Alright, you two can move off to the side, along with your helmets. Which, yeah, she's got hair in her helmet, which is awesome.
I'm gonna move this debris out of the way.
Thank you. So first step, we get that.
It's red.
Oh, wait, I need to change the fucking, stream thing.
Oh, yeah, probably. Would you like me to do that while you
No,
work?
I got it.
Okay.
Now it's the kit number on this. 41351. So, and 4135. Creative Tuning Shop, was it? Go. Update. Alright, that should all be fixed now. Hooray.
Updated my stream.
Updated my stream info. My computer's graphic card is weird in that it really highly compresses things that are shaded red. That may... Your graphics card does that? I've heard of monitors doing that. Do you just have like a really, really old graphics card, like pre-GTX era? Alright, now we flip this over. We need 2 black hinge tops, these. Huh? No.
Oh, no.
This.
Ah.
Should be noted that it's an integrated graphics. Yeah, that always has problems. Integrated graphics and integrated sound. Just awful.
These are very light blue next to the white, and it's actually quite difficult to distinguish between them.
Alright, we get a drawer. And what we've got here, which is super cool, is just this bag that's full of molded tools, some of which I've never seen before. Integrated sound is actually really good. I mean, technically so is mine, but we had all those audio problems because of it. So I had to completely disable it and forbid the drivers from installing.
I still feel like that might have been a Windows issue.
No, it's a real tech issue. It happened to a lot of other people too on various things. It's an issue with the drivers.
Fair enough.
Alright, so in this bottom drawer goes a flathead screwdriver, crescent wrench, according to the instructions. I mean, we could change the storage method, but I think that's what... Oh god, what's his name? Dean. I think this is what how Dean likes it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to fuck up his entire system, you know?
Yeah, what if he suddenly needs a crescent wrench and doesn't know where one is because you moved it?
Exactly. Now I need another drawer. We push this one in. And this drawer gets... I don't actually know what this is called.
That's a moon wrench.
A moon wrench?
Yes.
We'll go with that.
Because it's round like the moon is round.
But so is a crescent.
Right, but moons are round.
But sometimes the moon is crescent.
Right, but moons, though, are round.
But is it a crescent moon?
No, it's a round moon. I don't understand what you're having difficulty with.
The moon, mostly.
The moon's fucking round. Like, you can't see some of it sometimes, but it's still a sphere. It's out there.
I disagree.
It's science. Why are you being like this?
Alright, now this monkey wrench goes here. And then this tire iron goes here. That's not a tire iron.
That's a spanner.
Oh, no, a spanner is just a British name for a wrench.
It's it's one of those hatchet wrenches.
Ratchet. There we go.
Yeah.
It's teeth or cheese. What? Probably when I took the wheels on my Mini to deliver them to the local shop to have tires installed. I'm not sure the last time I used a wrench was.
Yeah.
The truth is out there. Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure it's not anymore. We still have... This is a tire iron, right?
That's a tire iron, yeah. Or a Eufy boomerang.
Yes, or a Eufy boomerang. I'm the one who makes Final Fantasy jokes.
I get to make one. I've finished 2 Final Fantasies, and I get to make references to the ones I've finished. 7 and 10 too.
I'm replaying through 12 right now with the Zodiac Age. Zodiac Age doesn't actually improve it that much. I really like the parts that don't have a lot of Vaughn and Pinello in them.
I think most people do.
Mm-hmm. The problem is Vaughn and Pinello are tacked on, and Vaughn's whiny, and Pinello has no personality. The moon is teeth. I agree. I carried the wheels one by one to the mechanics shop because I lived extremely close to them. Haven't you done that?
Yes, I have. It sucks. Wheels are heavy.
Uh-huh. I watched 3 seasons of The X-Files a couple weeks, and I don't know why. I just got a really strong urge to watch it, so I did, and then I stopped, and I don't think it's on my computer anymore. Oh, did it disappear mysteriously?
Da, 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 da.
Alright, so once we've got this done, I'm going to grab the other Friends set that Lisa gave me, and we're going to put them just side by side and show the whole thing. I would actually love to get more race kits just to collect all the different characters. Let's see. This
Is white.
here, it sure is.
I wonder if it's like actually capable of seeing the difference, the stream.
What? White and gray?
Yeah, between this white and this dark, this extremely light blue.
Oh yeah, I'm colorblind. I'm blue-yellow colorblind, and even I can tell that that's sort of greenish. It looks greenish to me.
Yeah, but I think it's
Even on camera, I can see it just fine.
Yeah, right.
What I'm saying. It's not as washed out as it was.
It sounds like you accidentally watched an SCP instead of the X-Files.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's see. I need one of these clamps.
I really like the SCP forums.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. There's been so much drama there, though. I try to keep away from the forums and just browse the wiki.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing I meant to say.
I
never go into forums. Jesus Christ.
Forums were a bad idea in the first place, and I don't like that they're coming back.
I was part of a forum that was okay. On the other hand, it was a very, very local forum.
Uh-huh.
It was like literally a forum ran by a guy I knew in high school that had on it several people from that high school and one of the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Easy and sometimes terrifying. Easy to lose an afternoon to, easy and sometimes terrifying. There we go.
Easy and sometimes terrifying was my nickname in high school.
Hey!
I got there.
What I like about SCP is they made their logo gay for a little bit, and it made all the assholes mad, and they left to start their own SCP wiki, but with racism. Yep.
Oh, fun.
That was one of the big dramas.
God damn, why is the internet bad all the goddamn time?
Kristie has a thing she does in Overwatch to instantly weed out assholes.
I tell people good luck and do a smiley face.
And the response is she gets instantly weed out the worst. It's pretty impressive.
It's like, okay, I've gotten 8 responses of no you or get fucked or something. It's like, well, Control-Shift-C, because I don't need to see this chat anymore.
Uh-huh, okay, I need these, and I need the other one of these. There it is. See, when it's surrounded by lots of other similar colors, then it's hard for me to spot instantly. But on camera, it looks just fine, because everything's a lot more organized up close. I remember the Gay Pride SCP logo. It looked really nice. Yeah, it did. I put pronouns in my Steam name, and the intended effect wasn't to find out what people are bad, but that's the effect it has. Yep. We've had a few people in here who instantly just come into troll because they see that we've placed pronouns. Like,
I mean, it does say LGBT on our, thing.
Uh-huh. But, I'm not trans. I don't see what the problem is with just normalizing putting pronouns. Right? It seems like common sense. Alright, sticker time. It makes it easier to address people in a respectful way.
I don't want to see any fucking articles or anything like that. I just want to see what this picture looks like. Hey, there it is. That's what that looked like.
Hey, good stuff.
That is pretty good. We're looking right now at the SCP Pride logo. I noticed they went with there's a term for it. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but the one that has the black and brown stripes, which I quite like.
Mm-hmm. Has the effect of people really pointedly... Yes, it does. And again, that's a good way to weed out the biggest pieces of shit. We've had problems with a few people in the chat in the past, and most of them eventually disappear on their own, never to return if they're not banned instantly, so... We had a bully a while back that people were not taking me seriously when I said they were bullying me. And that was very... I'm glad they're gone now.
Pronouns in bio is still my fetish. Also enthusiastic consent.
Mm-hmm.
Continuous enthusiastic consent.
It's important.
You've seen that sketch, right?
Uh-huh.
It's Bonathan, the flying fuck skull.
And safe words and aftercare. These are all great things.
Yep.
I also don't like being pointedly misgendered. As an intersex person who would be considered closer to cis in general, I used to get very, very frustrated with being misgendered very pointedly. And now I don't care as much, I guess, anymore.
It still sucks.
It does suck.
It doesn't ever not suck, that's the thing.
But one thing that I found is that trans people have it so much harder than me. Just, in general, trans people have it so much harder than me. And so when it happens to me, I just don't care as much.
It's not... So, suffering isn't a race.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that it is fucking hard out there.
Uh-huh. Whenever I apply to a Roll20 group, I drop pronouns in straight up because I'd rather not be invited to deal with that shit. There you go. It really is a good way to weed out the worst of the worst. Being misgendered online deeply hurts me because online is the only place where I can make my pronouns known up front. Aww. Well, you are one of my 3 favorite NBs, B. And to the other 2 NBs who are in chat right now, you're my other 2 favorites.
Oh. Right. See, I knew logically that was where that was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, I was going like, Annie Lennox?
Got this sticker on there. This is a much easier build, so I can just talk over it the whole time. Stickers are still hard. Well, thank you for the host, B.
Well, thank you, B.
Lisa will give their spot to Annie Lennox. All right. There we go. Grab a couple of these. We've almost got a car. Why is Streamlabs broken? Streamlabs is always broken. That's why I don't use it. That's why I just use their web interface, which is a lot less intrusive. And it says that you auto-hosted us just now. Sometimes Twitch is late on that, but it is Twitch, not it is Twitch, not Streamlabs, because it just came through in our activity feed.
Having to adjust my seating.
Oh, you don't use Streamlabs OBS either? Yeah. Everyone I know who uses it except Kristie has not had a good experience. Kristie's the lucky one with that one. Alright, we have a car. Look at that shit.
Yeah. I don't know what that thing on the side is supposed to be doing.
What, that? I guess
this bit here?
It looks like a camera or a safety light.
Yeah, one of those.
Either one would be great would be great on a race car.
It's a very good truck. It's smaller than the truck we just built, but it's not about size.
That's right. Let's put Emma in the driver's seat. Safety first. Get her helmet on. Whoosh. Good focus. Get focus going. No. There. Finally. Just had to get the right angle. Alright, we're halfway down the first step. Alright, now I need this. Safety is very important. Heckadamn it.
Am I pregante?
Am I pregnant?
Have I become Gregnant?
How is Babby form? Yahoo Answers is a treasure, y'all.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things, or that's why I started listening to Mabimbam regularly, is the Yahoo Answers. So I know I've talked about this before, but did y'all know Mabimbam started as the McElroy brothers trying to do a legitimate advice show? And it was awful.
It's quite bad. The early episodes of Mabimbam, for a variety of reasons, are quite bad.
Uh-huh. Not the least of which is that these are 3 guys who have no idea what they're talking about, trying to give advice.
One of their first shirts that I wish they kind of still sold, or maybe they do, I haven't checked their store in a bit, was the thing that Griffin just kept saying to almost every question that was about social awkwardness, which was, listen, I understand that this is tough for you, but what you gotta do is pack your bags and move away.
See, that sounds like something he'd say now.
No, he still says it now, but it's like self-reflexive, because it's like, no, I understand this is bad advice.
Uh-huh.
You gotta move away, bud.
Yeah, they were not necessarily good kids at the start, and they've just grown.
Yeah. I'm convinced that that's the reason why.
Check it out.
Uh,
Check it out. That's familiar, ain't it?
A lot of clips.
Got some clips here. Got some crossover blocks.
I'm convinced that, like, a lot of the reason why the McElroys are kind of the voice of kind of the alt generation currently is because they started out as, like, just not trash.
Shitty white guys, though.
They were shitty, but they were, like, shitty average-ass white guys. And then they, like, had a show, and they got popular, and then they learned that the things they were saying weren't okay, and they were like, no, we're going to fix that, and we're going to do better, and we're going to be more representative, and we're going to try our very best to push forward some stuff. And if 3, like, dumb white guys from fucking West Virginia can do that, literally anybody can.
It's so weird to look back at how shitty they acted, and then hear Clint, and Clint is nothing like that.
No.
So
I think Clint also has done a lot of
I think Clint
self-work.
Probably, yeah. If I ever start my Bim Bam, I've heard I should start at around 200. Yeah, that's about right.
That sounds good, yes. I have a thing about starting at the beginning, and it's rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I couldn't believe hearing them trying to give actual advice. It was like, you guys know that you can't do this, right? And they didn't. They thought they were good at it.
There's a West Virginia? Yeah, there's Virginia, and then there's West Virginia.
No, there's West Virginia, and then there's East-West Virginia.
And West-East Virginia.
And West-East Virginia. I thought there was just Virginia and North Virginia.
There's a couple of Virginias, I think. A few of them. So West Virginia, if you're looking for pro strats in your life, that game that some people play, where if you see a license plate that's from out of state, you get to punch someone up to the letter of the state. West Virginia is the bingo for that, because you get A, B, C, D all the way up to W, and then A, B, C, D all the way up to V. It's like 50 punches.
Obviously, there are a few virgins like Jeffrey.
Yeah.
So, who else misses Polygon being a comedy site?
They're kind of making their way back town.
I hope so, because I miss Simone being Simone. Simone is one of the funniest people I know on the internet. And she's just been boring ever since the McElroys left and someone put down a mandate that they weren't allowed to be funny anymore.
Except Brian David Gilbert.
Except Brian David Gilbert.
Apparently he's allowed to be funny just whenever.
Yep. Alright, so there we have it. We have the car launcher. It didn't go very far because there's a thing here.
Wanna, like...
No, we'll do that later.
Okay. Are all of the rest of these, like, spare bits?
Yeah, looks like it. I guess the bow can go here on this kitty.
Meow. Meow.
So let's put these parts aside. I guess we'll give Dean, our little mechanic friend,
A bow?
a drill
Oh.
and a tire iron so they don't get lost.
That's probably good.
There we go.
Let me bring out polybag number 2.
Step 2. Alright.
That's 3.
And we also need these. Alright, open that shit up. You know how to use your teeth. They have a way to open.
That's no fun. There we go.
Thank you.
All sorts of fun stuff in there.
Lots of big chunkin' pieces. All right.
Move some of these bigger ones off to the side.
Okay.
My favorite Goron is Bigoron because he's a big Goron.
That's true. Medigaron is a con artist.
Was there a small Goron?
Probably somewhere, but I only remember Bigoron and Medigaron. Because Medigaron
This has gotten attached?
was a con artist, and Big Goron was cool as shit.
That's good.
There we go. Get a door on there. Oh, whoops, that's backwards.
I'll move these mechanical pieces out of the way.
These Friends the Race sets are so cool, especially compared to previous Friends stuff, which didn't really have a theme other than Friends. So I really like that they're doing something, and it's something sporty too, that's generally not associated with girls.
I'm having really weird deja vu. That's cool.
Okay. Need these, and I need 6 clear 1x2 bricks.
Racing makes anything cool.
Hell yeah.
Says B.
I need these bricks.
Which? The glass ones?
The clear ones, yeah.
Okay.
Apologies if I get fingerprints on these. I washed my hands, but, you know, every fingerprint has a little oil.
Every bit of litter hurts.
By your powers combined. I know somebody who used to do quarter midget... I don't know what that means. I do know that in general, that's not a good word to say unless you're talking about wrestling, though. Which is, by the way, is just as loud as full sprint racing. Oh, it's not referring to people? That makes more sense. Quarter midgets are like third-size sprint cars. Okay, now I understand.
Oh, now I understand.
Right,
It's also not a great thing to say in terms of wrestling. The problem with it is that...
Well, I've had specifically little people wrestlers tell me that it's an okay thing to say with wrestling.
Yeah, I saw a interview with Dylan Postel, who goes by Hornswoggle, among other names, but he was Hornswoggle.
Known as.
Yeah, he was Hornswoggle in the WWE, who's actually a fantastic wrestler. He says, well, if I put little people wrestling on a thing, like, people feel weird about that for whatever reason, I put midget wrestling on a thing and people show up.
So it's maybe something we should change.
Yeah, but that's something that needs to change from the top down. It's not something that changes from...
Yeah. Well, we can still do our little part.
That's true.
Let's not use that word in reference to anything but small cars. And Tootsie Rolls. So that's Midgie.
Yeah, those are midgies. Although...
Of course, I can't eat Tootsie Rolls anymore because this year... No, it might have been last year. End of last year, they switched the recipe to use an ingredient I'm allergic to. After like 100 years of not. And they were such a good go-to candy. Alright, I need a clear powder blue block.
Clear powder blue block.
A little darker here than in the instructions. That's fine. Instructions always tend to look a little washed out compared to in person.
The engine sounds like the loudest fucking weed whackers you've ever heard.
Nice. So thanks everyone who stuck with us for the second build.
We very much appreciate your time and energy.
We're gonna go a little late, because this is gonna take a bit longer than I initially thought, because I'm not good at estimating.
I don't think it's going to take that much longer. These are actually...
It's probably not going to take till midnight like some of these streams have.
No.
Need a clamp block. There it is. There's a lot of relatively specialty pieces in this. They're all system compliant, of course. A bunch of different sizes of sprint car racing. Well, that's very cool. What type of cars would these be considered? These sprint cars?
I think they're go-karts, honestly.
They are like little go-karts, yeah. They look a bit bigger than your average go-kart and certainly nicer.
What are you looking for?
Go trucks.
Go trucks, yes.
Yeah, we've had people steal our lawnmower engines for go-karts, which is kind of hilarious. That's how I got rid of some lawnmowers, is leaving them out and people would steal them. Huh. Weird. Alright, need this. A couple of these. I'd call that a supercart instead of a go-kart. Alright. So it's like a big go-kart. It's more like a big truck. I need another one of these.
Another one of those round things?
No.
Oh, the little gray...
Little plate with one bump in the middle.
Gray plate. This.
Yep.
So, in case you were wondering, if you were on the edge of your seat and desperately needed to know, the Edmonton Oilers won their test against the Canucks 3-2.
Ooh. Got close at the end there.
It did. The Canucks really came back, but the Oilers just had too much of a lead.
Uh-huh. That's rough.
So, you're Canadian.
Am I?
Are you?
Yes.
Why are there two Canadian teams called the Rough Riders?
The same reason that there's 100 Little League teams called the Wildcats. It's just, you know, it happens that people think up the same name at the same time.
Okay.
Canadian trademark laws are strange compared to American trademark laws. See, it wouldn't fly in the US because American trademark laws are super stringent.
Suck at Vancouver. Actually, Vancouver is a good city, but suck at Vancouver.
Vancouver is a nice city. I wish the homeless programs could be expanded. Because at this point, the homeless programs are really failing people. At least they were last I checked, and the time before that, and the time before that.
So, I'm sorry, is this spinny thing here like just a display rig?
Yep. I don't know what's going to go on it. Maybe the car goes on it?
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, since it is a shop.
Yeah.
And we've got the spotlights pointed at it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I need... There it is.
A melody.
Alright, now we're going to slide this over. I need a rail, which is right next to your hand.
This rail.
No.
No?
Gray rail.
This rail.
No, that's a plate.
This rail.
That's the one.
Okay.
Pop that on there. Not as good as Toronto. And I'm not at all biased by being a Torontonian, non-annoyed. I am from Vernon, which is a smaller city in the Okanagan Valley. Which is how we grew up in an arcade called Ebenezer's that somehow still exists to this day. If you've ever wondered why Sue is just ridiculously good at video games, that's why. Like, it doesn't show as much for her, I guess, but she's also got some level of dyspraxia. And video games are just something she's done for so long that it's second nature to her. Also why she might get frustrated more easily than a lot of people. But that's not too far outside of Vancouver. It's a couple hours drive. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about Sue. Okanagan Valley rings a bell, but you're not sure why. It's a really nice place to live. Vernon has a lot of, like, organized crime in it, though. It's quite a place. Plus, Okanagan you might know simply because that's where Ogopogo originates from. I'm saying a lot of really cool words right now.
That is a, I'm sorry, I wanted to take some Google surveys suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great cryptid.
What, Ogopogo?
Yeah, the Ogopogo.
Mm-hmm. Never really thought of it as a cryptid, but yeah, I suppose it fits the bill.
Yeah, I mean, just like the same way Nessie's a cryptid and Ogopogo is basically Canada Nessie.
Mm-hmm. Probably been around since before Nessie, honestly.
There's another one, probably.
I know Ogopogo's been around for a very, very long time.
I know...
But that's our dragon. There were so many cool statues of Ogopogo. I want to see Polson Park again one day. Because that's where we used to feed the ducks. Let's see. I might have gone to somewhere in Okanagan when I visited BC last year, like 6 months ago. I mean, 6 months ago was last year, so.
Not wrong.
Alright, now I need to get these roof... Oh, I gotta tilt the camera up a bit. There we go. Really reinforcing it yet, but...
Oh.
This one... Need an L.
L.
Hooray!
L.
L. Press L to build. Once I took a quiz and it told me I was Canada Nessie. Ogopogo is a super cool story. I don't believe in any of that stuff, but it's a super cool story and a super cool legend. A brick with a slat in it. 1x2. Right there.
Oh, yes.
No, that's not it.
That's
a plate with slats in it. Brick with a single slat on the side. Thank you. It's hard to describe this stuff. Mox says L.
L.
Mox is helping us build. Big truck energy. No. Need this, and I need 2 1x2 regular bricks. There's one, and here's the other.
Oh.
I once took a test that said I would... Can you hand me that?
Oh. You said 1x2.
Oh, I meant 2x2.
So I thought you meant this one that was directly in front of you.
No. I once took a test that said I would never be fit for life outside of a care home. I mean, that's true of me, too. I'm lucky I have my sisters. Fucking suck at high-functioning and low-functioning definitions.
Yeah, those are bad definitions.
Mm-hmm. I am certain that I would not be able to live on my own, and I'm pretty okay with that, honestly, at this point. I fucked this up. I sure did. This has all got to move a space back. Just this whole dang thing. Let's fix it.
You have that, tool?
I do, but I don't need it for this.
Alright.
I've got like 6 of them. I can actually see one from where I'm sitting.
It's a really cool tool.
Mm-hmm. It actually wouldn't work for this because there's no bumps visible. There we go. Those you used to have to order those, but now they come with a lot of kits. I don't know if everyone knows what we're talking about.
The Lego removal tool. It's a cool, like, orange Lego crowbar.
Mm-hmm, and it used to be like $6 or something to order. It was ridiculous. And now I need that slatted plate. So seriously, who invented high-functioning and low-functioning definition? I mean, NIM, but people tend to, like...
Where the rats come from?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because that's a real place.
Yeah, that's the National Institute for Mental Health. But... Which is the big twist at the end.
Yeah.
But, Yeah, I mean, people don't tend to understand what those definitions actually mean and think that they're set in stone, which is bullshit.
Yeah, it is like a shoehorn, but for Legos.
Yeah.
Let me go grab one.
There's one right there in that box at the far side. It's the only bright orange thing in there.
Right here? Yes. There's also one at the near side.
All right, perfect.
Oh, you go ahead.
This is it. As you can see, it can remove Technic pieces. It can remove stuff from the bottom, and it can remove stuff from the top. It's a shoehorn or a crowbar. Let me demonstrate real quick. Let's get this on the camera before I demonstrate nothing. You just stick it on there and pull.
Comes off nice and easy because it's a lever, right?
Yep.
Like Aristotle.
Exactly.
I don't think that's the right person.
Aristotle the lever, they called him.
Yeah. It was his wrestling persona.
Aristotle the leather. The leather? Oh, that's even better. Aristotle the lever, Aristotle.
Give me a lever in a firm enough place to stand, etc., etc. I don't think that's Aristotle.
I don't think so either. I don't remember who that was.
I need to look it up now, otherwise I'm going to feel weird all day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my day is only like another 30 minutes, but...
I will move the world. I will move the world. Move it real good, like... Now, tools can go on here, so Dean doesn't have to stand around holding them like a tool. What's Plato the one who was a wrestler and it turned out Plato was his wrestling name? Or wasn't his wrestling... What? Did he wrestle? Like back when wrestling wasn't a scripted thing but was an actual contest? Olympian wrestling, that's what it's called.
Greco-Roman wrestling.
Or Greco-Roman wrestling.
The quote is from Archimedes regarding the law of the lever.
Gotcha.
At some
That
point
makes
during
more
his
sense.
life, as written by Schmoop.com.
Schmoop. There it is.
He...
Alright, I need a small gray cog. Thank
There's
you.
your small gray cog.
Oh, I love small gray cogs. I still can't believe that people think Big League NASCAR isn't scripted. I mean, people don't believe a lot of pro sports are scripted, and that's bewildering to me. Stuff like UFC, NFL, it's all really obvious. But it doesn't matter what I say, because I'm just some voice on the internet.
They had
Overwatch League.
They had John Cena at like the NFL year-end dinner a couple years ago.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was when Kevin Durant moved from the Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is the only reason I know this information. Is that it combines both wrestling and Oklahoma City, which are the two things I'm forced to know about. But like LeBron James had retired that same year, and John Cena was just up on the stage saying, you know, y'all had your big heel in LeBron James, and you know he's retiring. So what do? You do the same thing WWE does. You make a new one. What's up, Durant?
Wow, not even trying to hide that he knows it's scripted.
Not a little bit. John Cena's a professional. He knows what a work is.
Uh-huh. Fucking UFC is fascinating because people will get violent over the suggestion that it's scripted. Katie likes to talk about one specific match that we saw at Buffalo Wild Wings, so...
Yeah, it was Chuck Liddell versus some kid whose name escapes me. And Liddell, Chuck the Iceman Liddell, famous for just absorbing punishment.
Which means no selling attacks.
Just was not selling for this kid. Just like, pretty good hit, pretty good smack, Liddell does nothing. Pretty good hit, pretty good smack, Liddell does nothing. You can see the kid lean in and say, come on, do something. Pretty good hit, pretty good smack, does nothing. Kid decides, nah, I'm done. And just punches Chuck Liddell in the face and Liddell goes down.
One hit crumples like paper.
Yeah.
It was really fascinating. Because you could see exactly where the kid stopped pulling his punches and actually hit the guy. And it literally took one hit to knock him down.
I only need one punch.
Because no one can take a punch. Taking a punch is a myth. Going to be visiting Toronto for an IndyCar NASCAR Pinty's Cup doubleheader. Oh, that sounds super cool. I used to love to go to live events. I don't get to do a lot outside of the house anymore, and it kind of sucks, honestly. Let's see, is that the right one? Yes.
But is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Alright, let's go.
Oh, that's where the drill went.
Yeah. It goes in the little tool keeping area. Alright, now these ones. Once again, thank you everyone who stuck with us. You guys rock. Motorsports are the only loud sounds I can stand. That's like me with video games.
Motorsports.
I kind of need that background sound. There's only a couple games that freak me out, like Apex Legends. Oh my god, they use real gunshot sounds in that, and it's not cool. They really need to not use real gunshot sounds in their fantasy laser game. And a lot of people like that, but it just sends my heart racing.
That's very understandable.
But I like having some video game background noise, as long as there's not voice chat going on with it. Voice chat is some of the worst background noise you could ever ask for. Not with friends, obviously. I mean with, like, pugs. Also the pugs pickup groups.
Oh,
randos. Okay. Not the adorable little flat-faced doggies.
I was about to say. I would think a game chat full of pugs would be exactly your alley.
Thinking that when Gaston eventually passes, I might get a smaller dog for Rizvi to play with. Poor Gaston, I'm just glad to be able to give him a comfortable life after all he's been through. I'm sorry, that's sad stuff. I just looked over at him and he's being all sleepy and cute. But his life got shortened just by the abuse he endured, so I don't know how much longer he's going to be around. Pugs versus Basset Hounds. Basset Hounds are super loud. Alright, now we get to do something pretty cool.
Okay. I'm wondering what these oil can looking motherfuckers is.
Maybe they're oil cans. They might be for fire hydrants. They get used for a lot of stuff. They're very standard brick. They've been used for fire hydrants, they've been used for flashlights, guns, all kinds of stuff throughout the years.
Megaphones, maybe?
Yes, megaphones as well. You put a cone on the end of that and it makes a great megaphone. Stud on the end and it's a flashlight. Put a cylinder on the end and it's a fire hydrant. It's really versatile for how strange it looks. I really want out of my old LEGO kits is in the old castle sets, there's a very specific dragon character.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, I can't call it basic because it's really complex for the time. But it's got its arms separate and the top of its head separate, which is the same as an alligator head.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got its wings separate. It's a really cool brick and a really cool relic. So the lights go up like this. And then we get the open sign. One of the best things to happen to racing in the past 30 years, other than the Hans device, is onboard automatic fire extinguishers. I actually remember hearing about that. And the first thing I thought was, wait, they didn't have those?
The ballast in a racing car isn't all water in case. In case.
Oh, water wouldn't be good. Gas fires.
Oh, right. Isn't foam
I need those.
some kind of delicious foam?
I don't remember the chemical that's used, but...
Is it the nacho cheese from the stands?
Yes. It's caused the number of horrific and traumatizing to view and hear burn deaths go down like 200%. Yeah, it seems like that should have been there from the beginning. and I'd kind of assumed it must have been, because holy shit, that's basic safety. Wow. Alright, so this now goes... Alright, we gotta turn it around again. There we go.
Spin, spin from the tables of your heart.
Yes. Oh, no, that's right. Oh, we slide it in from this side. That makes more sense.
Oh, yeah, where it'll catch
sense.
the teeth.
Yep.
Yep.
Super cool. We got a sliding door there.
Right, like John Cusack.
Yes.
I don't think John Cusack was in sliding doors.
I don't think so either.
The hell was in sliding doors?
For a long time, it wasn't physically possible. Then maybe they shouldn't have done that kind of racing. That seems horrible. Now it's so possible that it's mandated even in Chump Car and 24-hour Le Mans. Yeah, good. Good. And I was right. No, these might be spray paint. I don't know if they're... I guess they're spray paint. Not fire extinguishers. But regardless, or as the cool kids say, irregardless, they go right here. Completely different race that happens in America. Not Le Mans, Le Mans. It's a completely different race that happens in America using shit cars. It's great and hilarious. Oh, that sounds adorable. There should be one more cylinder. There it is. There we go.
Oh, okay, those are paints, I think.
Yeah, spray paints for the cars.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's what we got so far.
Is that everything?
No, there's still like a couple more steps.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, do I need to get the next poly bag?
Yes, we need the next poly bag.
Okay.
Step 3. Oh, careful.
Nope, hang on, there's one.
Alright. It's a really high rate of attrition because they are really shit cars, so mechanical failures abound. Yeah. Alright. Looks like we are getting another fireworks gun. Don't worry, LEGO fireworks are very quiet.
And completely safe.
Mm-hmm. Though it does give a warning not to shoot them at people.
You know what else we've got? A banana.
Holy shit, is it fast because it's in a race?
It's the fastest banana.
Holy shit.
We got there.
Uh-huh. It finally has... The meme finally has a meaning.
It had a meaning before.
Did it?
Yeah. So Katie and I were out for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
We went to a Chinese buffet with my dad.
Uh-huh.
And as we were leaving the parking lot of the Chinese place, somebody in a yellow Corvette zoomed around us so that they could stop and just stare at the traffic that they couldn't get through. Katie was like, yeah, it makes sense that someone in a yellow sports car is really impatient to be right up front.
Uh-huh.
To which I replied, yeah, I want everybody to know that I'm a fast banana. It was great at the time. You kind of had to be there, and then I made it a thing because of course I did.
So anyway, not to 3 irritated onions. Turn that around so Kristie can see it. For onion fans.
Oh.
Anyone who's a fan of sad onions, now you have an irritated onion. Corvettes are sort of banana-shaped. Alright, so we've got a fireworks gun there. Pretty cool. Alright, it looks like we're still building on
I'm choosing to believe that that's a t-shirt cannon.
Oh, it could be. Your imagination is the limit.
Yeah. My imagination has no limits, but it does have a safe word. I don't know what that means. I think the thing I just said is mutually exclusive to itself.
No limits except where you find your limits.
Yeah. No limits except the limits I've explicitly deliberated while we negotiate the scene.
There you go. Now we're making a little white flag up here because I guess we've given up. Except no, because actually...
Uh-oh.
Actually...
Uh-oh.
We have up here is... a super cool finish line flag with a heart in the middle. Wow, I got that pretty straight.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Wait. Hang on.
What about a Vivo for comedy shows called Heyo? There we go.
I don't know if that's being picked up on stream.
I'm sure it is. That mic's set to be pretty sensitive because it has to be because of how soft my voice is.
That's true. Maybe I shouldn't be projecting as much as I'm projecting.
Let's see. And I also need the flat one next to it.
There's your flatten.
Thank you.
Mike Flatten.
Mike Flatten.
Voice of Dr. Robotnik.
I don't think that's correct.
No?
It's Mike something.
It's not Mike Patton?
I don't think it's... Is it Mike Patton?
I'm pretty sure it's Mike Patton.
Okay.
I think that's...
I can't remember the name. I just remember he's Mike something. He's one of my favorite voice actors, but he can really only do the one voice. I need the other two clear bricks.
God damn it. There you go.
You may have heard of projecting, but have you heard of amateur-jecting? That sounds dirty.
Okay, first of all, when did I search for this? And second, why didn't I find it?
What?
Apparently... okay, so I put in Mike, and Google helpfully is like, oh, here's some other times you search for something about a Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, that's great. And, sorry. And right at the top is Mike Quackenbush versus Jerry Lynn. So I guess Mike Quackenbush had a match against Jerry fucking Lynn?
I don't know who that is. I know who Mike Quackenbush is.
Jerry Lynn, Mike Quackenbush, for people at home, is the guy creatively behind Chikara Pro Wrestling, called the Master of a Thousand's Hold. He's a wrestling scholar and historian. He's a very good wrestler. He doesn't wrestle a lot because he is deeply injured. Jerry Lynn, I don't believe is with us any longer, but is also a fantastic wrestler. Made a name for himself in ECW against Rob Van Dam. I think is the feud most people would point at.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Coffee and cookie.
That's very good coffee and cookie.
Uh-huh.
That printed brick is a heck of a thing.
Oh yeah, I love finding printed bricks. Like, obviously they're more expensive in most cases than stickers, which is why there's a lot of stickers. But I adore the printed bricks. Excuse me. Alright, now this one goes up here.
I was wrong, I guess.
Wasn't Patton?
Nope. Let's search instead for Dr.
Search for Eggman. Because
Sure.
he took over after they removed the Dr. Robotnik moniker officially.
Mike Pollock.
Pollock. Okay. See, that sounds more correct.
Or Jim Cummings.
When did Jim Cummings play him?
In Sonic the Hedgehog.
2006? Wow.
I guess. I'm not getting useful results anymore. I
Wow.
would have to go on IMDb, and I don't want to do that.
That's interesting. I never realized Jim Cummings had played him. That game is such a shame, because there is so much talent behind it.
You've heard of projecting, but have you heard of amateur-jecting?
Mike Patton like the General?
Yeah, Mike Patton like the General, except Mike Patton. Mike Patton is also a voice actor, but he's not
He's not
Dr.
that voice actor.
Yeah, he's not that one. And also is apparently a musician, which is what's listed first on his Wikipedia page.
Alright, so... Sticker 9 goes on here. way. George Patton is the famous general. Yes, that is correct.
I'm just gonna stand up and flex my buns.
Bun flexing.
Yeah. I have a pillow situated over the cinder blocks, but it's not doing a lot of work.
Yeah, not after like 2 almost 3 hours.
Yeah. It's pretty flattened.
Could fluff it. And I don't even mean that in the porn way.
It seems like work. I don't know how I would do that to
a pillow.
To a pillow in the porn way.
It'd have to have an extra attached to it.
Yeah, I also wouldn't want to do that with this particular pillow. There's a reason that I don't use this pillow.
Is it gross?
It's a rather gross pillow.
Well, let's toss it in the wash.
I kind of want to toss it in the
trash.
Yeah.
All right, do that then.
I just haven't gotten around to it.
I don't know what these are supposed to be, but they're kind of cool looking. They got tire tracks on them.
Are they cakes?
I don't think they're cakes.
Are they tire tracks?
I think they're chairs. I think they're supposed to be chairs.
Oh, okay.
All well-known generals wildly eccentric. I mean, that kind of comes with the territory of being in the army that long enough to become a general. Or the military of whatever sort.
My favorite general is General Specific.
I also like Private Public.
So I mention this literally every time I talk about this subject. Fucking Sheep in the Big City is the name of the show that we're referencing.
Yep.
They have the bad guys in that show are a secret military organization led by General Specific and his lackey Private Public. But they use that kind of joke throughout the whole show for every rank they possibly can. So there's major television events.
It's a lot like Homestar Runner and the type of language jokes they use.
But my absolute favorite one, because they must have been trying so hard to come up with one for Corporal, and about halfway through the second season finally hit on Corporal Ethereal.
Yeah, that's super good. Alright, so this attaches like this? In
the biblical sense?
No, because that would go over that. Huh. It's like that? That is... I have no idea what we're making right now. Let me give y'all a look.
I'm just going to start asking in the biblical sense to anything I don't understand.
That's serious. Okay, no. I thought for just a second it hadn't. Which then I'd have to go in and actually manually correct it, and I hate doing that.
I think that's a commentator table. You might be right.
Yeah, that's very probable. Oh my god.
Or maybe it's just a cafe.
Alright, let's get a screen. It's at some kind of lounge, anyway. Hi there, Gaston. Hi there, baby. What you doing? You trying to get through? Alright, bye-bye. Right, now on this screen, which I guess is, judging by the type of stuff on it, it's either really old-style LCD or liquid paper, or electronic paper. Color e-paper is super cool. Are you sniffing at his hot spots, baby? Austin, it's okay. Okay. Oh. Gaston's sad that Risby hurts himself. He always just wants to check up on everyone. Oh, speaking of commentators, I think last year's Radio Le Mans cast is returning for this year. They were really good last year. Well, that's good. I like it when, actually cool people get to keep doing the thing they're doing.
Ooh, that means it's almost time for 24 Hour of Le Mans.
Is that the thing where Adam... Is it Adam?
It's Ian.
Ian, okay. I knew it was one of the ones whose name starts with a vowel.
Ian plays Project Cars? Project Cars. and just does the Le Mans race for a literal 24 hours.
I would not be able to do that anymore.
He can't either, spoiler warning.
Does he fall asleep?
Yes.
Electronic paper is always going to be the coolest technology thing. I agree. It is super good. Come on.
I also play Project Cars. Yeah, it does look like a good game if what you're into is racing.
Uh-huh.
I like my racing a lot more arcadey, but if as a simulation goes, it looks like a very good simulation of racing.
Look at that. It's got a smiley face in the corner. That's so good. It's a post-it note. It says Ian and more? So I guess they're looking to get Ian in on this and also more. Actually, one of the more accessible simulations and can be really forgiving if you need it for me to be. That's cool. I don't think I'd be into it still. Oh my gosh, these are cool. Look at that, that's a pen. Got an extra one too.
Oh, they got a whiteboard.
Uh-huh. Oh, I dig that. That goes into the clamps up here.
So I guess that's the office.
Yep.
That's the bit of Pimp My Ride where, like, at the beginning it's like, all right, this guy got run over by a train. What are we going to do to his car to make him feel better about that?
Let's put a vinyl player in the glove compartment and change the back seat into some speakers.
Yeah, and because he got run over by a train, we'll make it run on steam power, so he doesn't have to rely on gasoline anymore. What?
Oh my god, every episode I ever saw of that show was such a train wreck.
Oh, it's absolutely a show that's built around the idea that what they're doing is
Stupid.
just buck cherry.
Vinyl player in the glove box is actually great. Yeah, except it doesn't work. You have to have the car sitting still for it to work.
So one of my favorite Pimp My Rides. Mm-hmm. This isn't the one I usually talk about because I'm not going to do that again. Mm-hmm. Was a guy from I want to say Ghana, who would come to America to do a number of science courses at university, and with the idea that he would go back and help his city get better access to clean water. Mm-hmm. And so what the car people did was, first of all, it had a thing where if you turned on the car, it popped up the ambassador flags for Ghana on the side of the hood.
What?
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that... And,
just what?
And then also, I'll never forget this reaction. They're doing the walkthrough of here's what we did to your car. And they open up the door and it's just a giant chunky piece of plastic and metal with a spigot. He's with his face on it. And he's yeah, okay, what's that? And it's oh, it's a water purifier, so you can have pure water while you're on the go.
What?
And it's ooh.
Wow. I'm a little floored just hearing that.
It's a bad show.
Listen, vinyl is best enjoyed slow anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even want to collect vinyl at this point because playing it with a physical stylus damages it. And I can't afford one of the $5,000+ laser turntables.
I very much want a laser turntable.
Me too, holy shit. Then I would, well, for one, I'd get the Pyre soundtrack because it's so good.
Oh, sorry. I was just kind
I
of...
gotta make another one of these.
Yeah.
I collect CDs, which I mean I find affordable shit. I collect MP3s occasionally. Totally legally. We don't do crimes here on Squirrel Lily.
I just got a CD. Mm-hmm. Not just, but a month ago.
Oh, the They Might Be Giants?
Yeah, the They Might Be Giants John Henry CD.
Mm-hmm.
which is one of my favorite They Might Be Giants albums. It's
We should have another purple cylinder.
it's a bunch of demo versions, and it's so good.
Where's the other purple cylinder? We can't be missing a piece out of this set too.
Hmm.
No, there's no way. It must have fallen. Again, bag 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna check real quick.
No way are we missing another piece.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, good.
It got caught in one of the mini poly bags.
Okay, thank you. Now I collect legal music files. There you go. Used to collect CDs, but then I stopped because CDs cost money. I never got real into collecting stuff. Katie has had a couple of System of a Down albums, and that's the most any of us really ever had for CDs. Oh, did I just make a pair of crab claws?
I think they're big wrenches.
No, I'm pretty sure they're crab claws.
Okay. Oh, they go on the robot.
Why do we have a robot?
To help with the robot machine, to help with the machinery.
Its head spins.
Yeah, that's how you know it's angry.
I thought then it would play the demo.
Zoidberg.
Okay, I think it's just like the sign. What the fuck? This is getting weird.
Time for carb.
Yeah. It just sits up there looking threatening.
View.
Just wow. That's weird.
I still say it's a robot.
It could be. I'm not denying that. Giant enemy crab. Fuck yeah. Alright, now we're connecting some pink stuff together. There we go.
That's cool pink stuff.
Right? A nice color that you don't actually see in a lot of sets outside of the girl stuff.
Yeah. It's a very flamingo
I
pink.
really shouldn't call it girl stuff, even though it is aimed at girls. Boys are allowed to love this stuff too.
Anyone can enjoy a nice racing set.
Hell yeah. Boys and girls and NBs and everything in between. Light pink versus dark pink, time Fred of 8. I like hot pink because it's easy to see. I may be biased because of my color blindness.
Everyone's biased. Everyone's biased, especially people who claim very, very, very vehemently that they are not biased.
Yeah, those tend to be the most biased people. And that also extends to people who say that they're cold and logical. They tend to be extremely emotional in defending that.
I.e.
Whoops.
Oh.
Oh, get back here. Sorry, I just knocked the fucking tablet off.
I just want to tip the,
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to pull that out. Let me get the tablet back on here.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Alright. Back around this way. Okay, it shows it from the other side for some reason. You can see up there some of Katie's super lesbian outfits. Just hanging out. And there we go. Now let's see what that looks like from the other side. Okay, yeah, now it just looks more like a robot.
Oh no, this is another spray can.
Oh, it sure is.
It's just much bigger. Also, it spins
I think that's just so it can hang at that particular angle.
Oh, that makes sense.
I still think it's a robot now. I am.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be staring down the camera.
Yeah, probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I'm back here now. I apologize for my behavior. It is getting later than I thought.
Yeah, it's 11:30. But we are on to step 4, so let's go. I think this is the last step.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Or at the very least, there's no more poly bags.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. I would never just stare down a fucking camera because I understand that can make people uncomfortable. It would make me uncomfortable.
That's one of many reasons that we don't use face cam.
I think that face cam.
Obviously, face cam can be useful. I think it attracts an audience we don't want, and also, as we've just seen, if you look at the camera the wrong way, it absolutely can make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Many reasons I don't appear on cameras is because I can't help but stare down the camera. I don't, because I simply don't like having my face out there so publicly.
I see another car in here.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I see another car in here.
Yeah. Currently building the thing that they put the cars on to fix them.
Hmm.
Oh shit, y'all can't see that. I'm sorry.
The other main reason is that I refuse to leave an online footage that be used as evidence in any crimes. That makes sense.
My face cam is set up that I don't use is set up so I look like a non-corporeal being. I've thought of that, but it actually is really hard on cameras to try and make sense of light that's too bright and facing it down. So it can cause frame rate issues in streaming and stuff.
If you did face rig, you would probably have to have a light shining directly in your face.
Yeah, you gotta get the lighting perfect for that, otherwise and that would be horrible for my migraines.
Yeah.
Plus, then I'd have to spend $100 or more to get a model done. Because I wouldn't want to use the defaults. That's why I couldn't use face rig with the face rig. Yeah, exactly. Because it needs very specific lighting to be able to recognize a face. And it still doesn't work great for people who aren't white, too. So that's a problem. Not a problem for me, obviously. Look how fucking pasty I am.
I spent a week on that face rig. It does look really good on your streams.
It does. So, even though you can't get it working with face rig, it still, I think, was worthwhile. I know somebody who actually permanently stopped streaming because they streamed with face cam and their light setup was kind of bad. Wow. Alright. Now we're doing more Technic stuff. This set has a surprising amount of Technic stuff in it.
I mean, there's an awful lot of, cars and machinery in it, because it's a race thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's that surprising.
I don't know. I like the cars are built just like the old system race cars, except set up for the doll figures to sit in instead of the minifigs.
I found a blade.
Ooh, that looks dangerous.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a second one. Ooh, we can put them on the bottom of Dylan's feet.
I am certain that they have an actual purpose.
Right, but until then, we can put them on the bottom of Dylan's feet.
Dylan's superhero secret identity is Bladefoot. Lower. Lower. Bladefoot. Dun dun dun.
Keek. We didn't use the banana for anything.
Oh, shit. That's why I said oh shit earlier, because I was supposed to put the banana in here. Banana just goes right here in the snack.
Well,
Right here in the snack tray. There we go. Banana.
ooh, that's a salty banana.
You keep saying salty banana. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I think it means exactly what I think it means.
Wait, that's the wrong character voice, wasn't it?
It was almost Inigo Montoya.
Okay, it was Inigo Montoya who said that. I was thinking it was Wesley for some reason.
Nope.
I do not think it means what you think it means. Oh my god, I forgot his name.
Mandy Patinkin?
Yes, Mandy Patinkin.
Patinkin, not Mandy Patemkin.
Yeah, Mandy Patinkin is so good, and Dead Like Me is such a good series. There we go. Get a couple of gray Technic clips.
I really want there to be a LEGO Technic set for Canada Day.
I think Toque is spelled Toque. I think that's right. So you were like one letter off. I think that's the standardized spelling. No, Tuque maybe?
And then there can be a leggy beanie knit set for America Christmas. Lost it. What's it called?
A wool knit cap.
No, the thing. 4th of July. Not America Christmas.
America Christmas, I like that. I also like wool knit cap. That's the official name for beanies or toques here.
No one calls it that.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that. Because if you need one, then if you're going outside, you don't even have time to say that.
No. It's just like, I'm gonna freeze. I need the thing that won't make me freeze.
Toque! Perfect. And then you're safe.
Yeah,
but
see,
we try to say wool knit cap.
Yeah, we kind of split the difference with beanie because it's two syllables versus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Just fork.
There we go.
Skriga. Skriga.
Rise up, we will not be moved except by a child with no socks or shoes. If you got more to give than you've got to choose, put your hands up. Or wait, if you've got more to give than you've got to lose, that's the first one. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. There's a lot of holidays in America that I just call America Day. Yeah, that makes sense.
That is very true.
Alright, we're making another car now. Making another little mini truck. Mini truck energy, y'all.
There's not a, like... Is there a holiday in Canada that's just, like, first Prime Minister's birthday or some bullshit?
I'm sure there is. We don't have quite as many, like, weird national holidays, but there's a few. John A. MacDonald is pretty celebrated. I don't know much about him, honestly. I'm sure I learned it in school and forgot.
That's the first Canadian Prime Minister?
Yeah.
The man who boldly stood up and said, could we please not be British anymore?
It was more like, could we please not be French anymore?
Oh.
But then they continued being French, TBH. So, I've heard a lot of people lately saying that poutine only came to outside of Quebec in the last couple years. And I just want to say that's complete bullshit, because Vernon had like 6 places that served poutine in it in British Columbia, including fucking A&W in the 80s. Poutine has been a Canadian staple for a long time, and I'm happy to acknowledge that it originated in Quebec. But it is absolutely a national Canadian staple because we just love Quebec's shit. Because Quebec knows how to fucking live. Poutine has been around outside Quebec for decades. Exactly. And there's this weird myth lately that it's only been a recent thing that the rest of Canada has gotten it. And I've seen a bunch of people claim that. First on Facebook and then more recently on Mastodon. By the way, don't ever go on Facebook.
Ever. Period.
We know so much about how horrible they are and how they use our data and how they manipulate the country. Don't need that. Don't go on Facebook. Never open Facebook, exactly. Right. Been in Ontario since at least the 60s. I can only speak for British Columbia up to the 80s. Because I wasn't born before the 80s.
Okay.
Pretty sweet. Got a big old motor there or something. Or
It's an
intake.
It's an engine brick.
Isn't it an intake?
I think it's an engine block.
Oh, it looks like an intake.
It's got kind of pistons on the side.
Oh, it's got an intake though. I think those are just like bumps. It might be. I think it's an air intake though.
Unfortunately, Instagram is also Facebook.
Yep. I try to avoid anything with... Like, I have all Facebook trackers blocked, which makes some websites just not work, by the way. Websites that you would not think had anything to do with Facebook. And there are kittens on Instagram. That's true. There's also kittens on Mastodon, though. Oh, did I fuck that up? I sure the hell did. This blue one is supposed to be One Piece.
Set sail for One Piece.
Set sail for One Piece! I never watched that show.
Me neither, honestly. I understand people enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's gone on forever, and they still haven't done whatever the prime thing is that they're supposed to be doing in that series.
They're looking for a treasure that's weirdly named after a girl's swimsuit.
Okay. Anime.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's going to turn out to be, is just a girl's swimsuit. Glad that social networking hasn't become like car companies yet, where all social networks are owned by a company. They're like five... I mean, it was until the Fediverse started a few years ago.
Well, social networks are their own company, which are not beholden, but working in close tandem with other companies.
There was basically Facebook, Google, and Twitter, and I think that's it now. I think that is literally all of them now. So Tumblr is owned by Yahoo, so they're trying. Not very hard. Especially since they just lost like 3/4 of their traffic.
Oh yeah, who owns TikTok?
No idea. Apparently that's a thing, but I never actually hear about it. I see ads for it that try to make it sound like it's popular, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I never hear kids talking about it. And it's supposedly aimed at kids somehow.
Tumblr took my porn down again, and I'm real tired of this shit. Yeah, right?
Post it on Mastodon. You can post it on Mastodon. And then, like... We'll get to see your porn. There we go. Oh, that is a crazy fucking car right there. Look at that shit. It's got fire. Literal fire coming out of it.
TikTok's parent company is called ByteDance.
TikTok, also known as Douyin, literally vibrating sound in China, is a media app for creating and sharing short videos owned by ByteDance. The media app was launched as Douyin in China. Is a leading short video platform in Asia. Blah, blah, blah. Huh. I know your tricks, Alice. Too hot. Hot damn. What? What are my tricks? I don't understand.
Because you're trying to coerce her into, like, getting you porn.
Okay.
I think is what's going on. TikTok is Dark Vine.
I thought Vine Sauce was Dark Vine. It's like the exact opposite.
So the dummy thick thing comes from a TikTok post.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was a Twitter post.
No,
I've seen it as a Twitter post.
No, David Hayter recorded it specifically for his nephew's TikTok account.
Yeah, but the original... Okay, yeah, but the original comes from a Twitter post.
The original line does come from a Twitter post, but the David Hayter recording was specifically taking... Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds like David Hayter may be secretly advertising for TikTok because they don't get any real traffic in the United States.
I think
Conspiracy!
I think he just did something for his nephew.
I was reminded to delete Instagram just now, so I'm requesting a data download, then deleting it. Well, good for you. Proud of you, Xenon.
Yay. Oh, I wish it were easier to just, like, do stuff.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I've said this a few times. I'm really sad that we didn't get the cool parts of Cyberpunk.
Uh-huh. We got all the shitty parts. Everything owned by mega corporations. Fucking literally evil government. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Why didn't we get the neon lights and the virtual reality operating systems?
You have a Google Cardboard. I mean, you don't, but they exist.
That's true. I would much rather get a Labo VR. Nintendo is at least not transparently evil anymore. They started being transparently evil with the Nintendo Creators Club, and then they were like, oh wait, that's transparently evil. Plus it was probably losing the money. And fans.
Because it was transparently evil.
Yep. I'm not saying they stopped doing it for a good reason, but at least they stopped doing it. I know like one TikTok, and it's this one, and it's my favorite. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm, I don't know if. I will look at that later if I remember.
Let me just... No, that's not how that works.
What?
Because if I tried to bring up chat right here, this will have already scrolled off.
Uh-huh.
So I cannot get that.
Yeah,
that
you'd
thing
have to
on
have
my
already
phone
had chat open on the phone.
For to show you. I could do it on the computer.
Yeah.
But it's all the way over there and also pointing the wrong way.
And I can bring it up actually. And the sound will come through. There is sound. Sound is off. Oh, it's the Lavender Town song. What the shit? The furry turned its head around. Okay, that was real good.
Yeah.
And we won't get thanks to Nintendo taking down the Creators Club, we won't get a content claim from them for that.
Hey.
For the 2 seconds of half of the sound that we heard. I have made at least 50 posts on Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of your typos. I've made at least 50 posts on Masto about how we live in the weirdest possible cyberpunk future. Certainly the most depressing possible cyberpunk future. Except Neuromancer. At least sex doesn't work like it does in Neuromancer, because that's the worst sex scene ever put to paper.
I've not read Neuromancer.
It's okay. It's revered far more than it probably should be. And the sex scene is, like, actually stomach-turningly terrible, even though it's super vanilla.
Okay. Is it like the sex scene from Demolition Man?
I mean, it's just written. I don't remember the sex scene in Demolition Man.
So the sex scene from Demolition Man is fucking Julia Roberts like, hey, Sylvester Stallone, that's who you are. Well, you're not playing a character. You're just fucking Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone's persona is who Sylvester Stallone always plays.
Do you want to have sex? And he's like, yeah, okay. And they like put some sort of cranium, like a metal mesh net over their heads, and then it just cuts to these really abstract cutaways of them like arching.
I don't remember that at all.
It's like 4 or 5 seconds long, and then Sylvester Stallone takes the thing off and says, like, that's what sex is? That's fucking weird. I'm just gonna kiss you now.
Okay.
It's a bad movie.
It's a wonderfully bad movie. Alright, I need the last claw. There we go. The giant claw! That's another reference entirely. On a scale from 1 to Morrissey, how bad we talking? Quick, what's worse than Morrissey?
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan. It's Billy Corgan on a scale from 1 to Morrissey.
I think they actually might be about equal.
Like, it's just a really poorly written sex scene by someone who maybe wasn't entirely clear on what sex was and had just seen a soft porn once.
In 62 in our goo chambers until we both yell.
Yes. Xenon, I promise I won't stop being friends with you if you delete Instagram. Oh, good. We had, when we deleted our Facebook accounts, all four of us, me and my sisters, fucking most people just did not contact us anymore, even though they had plenty of warning and were told how they can get in contact and even have open lines of communication. So it turns out Facebook actually actively stops people from being real friends. And yes, that is quite sickening to me.
I deleted my Facebook after someone I considered a friend said I was overreacting when I said that Trump was a fascist.
Alright, we're done. Wait, where does that orange thing go then? Oh, it's just another... Okay, I fucked up on this car.
Oh, okay, cool.
That makes more sense. That looks much better, too.
So it's not really fucked up.
No. And that's just like a rack of parts so that the cars are interchangeable, and oh, that is super cool.
Engine can blades on them.
Uh-huh. Actively count Twitch once as a social network. It kinda is. It's owned by Amazon. It's unfortunately an income stream right now, you know? And I don't despise Twitch as a platform at this point, even if it has its problems. I made a Facebook to find a roommate once, then deleted it after. Alright, so let's take a look at this kit on its own first. Wow, that is a lot of spare parts.
Well, it's a shop, right? They have a lot of spare parts.
Oh, that's true.
What if you need to replace your flame?
So, let's put this car in here.
On the rack.
Yeah.
Could you hand me the jar so I can sweep these into the jar?
It's over there.
Okay.
Easier for you to reach. Oh, once again, we have irritated onion.
Irritated onion, please do not hurt.
Yep. We got the launcher there. I gotta tilt the camera up so y'all can see it. Needs more fire. I mean, always.
No.
So there's that, and then we can pull that aside. How does this work? Oh, right, there's a thing to turn.
There's a french fry.
Yep. Put her back here. No, let's put her on... Let's put her car up on this thing.
Yeah, you shouldn't be on the rack while it's going up.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said. There we go. And move that upwards. Got Dean over here. And I got a kitty up there. And she can stand down here. So once again, thank you, Lisa, for sending me these kits. These are so cool. Oh, right. Toolbox. And I don't know if we have room for the entire other kit.
Does anyone know what progress is like on the Polybius heist? Their Kickstarter is either about to end or has ended.
I think it ends in like a couple days. And they're gonna, like... I know they've done some progress on the movie itself. I'm not sure how much. My hat.
Would you like to have me help carry the thing?
Yeah, you can grab a couple pieces.
Okay.
It is in many pieces. We will be right back.
We're gonna leave the stream on.
Yep. And we're gonna get the other Lego. Alright, so... Hi there, Gaston. Whoa, careful, baby. Sorry about that. Dog knocked into the table. He's a clumsy baby. No, we're not jumping up right now. Alright, so let's see if we can get this set up into some semblance of a scene. These can go side... Bye, kitty.
Aw, kitty.
Those can go side by side.
I didn't want to push down too hard on it.
There we go. Parts over here. We got launchers to set up. These three. Like that.
No.
Because they're already moving.
Ah, okay.
There's such a variety in these cars, too. And now I can interchange parts if I want to. It's going to go here. Here's the starting line. I guess the finish line can be, like, right after it. You can get out the way.
It's a bit more of a drag.
There we go. Alright, so, yeah. This is my LEGO Friends The Race setup so far. I'm very happy with it. So let's get a good flyover. Got these racers. We got this starting line, which is super cool. We got this finish line here. They go through and then they hit these and it opens. There's a drone here.
There's also
There's a drone remote. There's a drone remote that we're not seeing. It must still be on the dresser.
Hmm.
You see if you can spot
Sure.
it. Thank you. And we got launchers for the cars. This car's in the shop, obviously, so... Should just be a tiny little thing.
1,000.
Okay. One sec, I'll be right back. Alright, I can't find the drone remote. But Kristie did find the prize, which is 10,000 studs. So that's pretty cool. That's not a lot of studs in the context of the LEGO Dimensions we've played, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of like D&D things.
Mm-hmm.
Where the player characters are used to sitting around like, I have 50 gold, but I need all that to like get magical items and shit. Meanwhile, an average peasant would be like, you have 50 gold? Why aren't you living in the double mansion?
Uh-huh. So that's our friend setup now. And Lisa sent me both of these kits. So once again, thank you, Lisa.
It's very nice.
You are super great. I hope I can afford more of these soon. Because I do actually want a full race setup. So I think that's it for all that. Y'all can see our team below. Let me go over the schedule real quick, though. Which is, tomorrow is Katie with Press Any Key. The theme is back to school. And Kristie has picked out a variety of weird and wonderful games from itch.io.
That's right. I, the evil game sorceress, have collected a masterful gumbo of 10 indie games for which to torture her with.
That's exactly correct. Saturday morning, what are you going to be doing?
I don't know. I've decided to just start calling Saturday morning a wildcard stream, where I'm just going to do whatever I have energy for at the time.
Sounds like a plan. Sunday will be Zoo continuing with Earthbound. Monday will be Kristie playing
Roguelikes.
Roblox.
Roguelikes.
That makes more sense.
I'm sorry, Rouge-likes.
Rouge-likes.
That's how it's pronounced. Don't correct me.
So she'll be playing that. Do you know which games you're going to be playing?
I want to leave it a secret.
All right. I know one of them, and it's pretty cool. Tuesday will be Andrea continuing Pyre. She didn't get to last week because of stuff that was going on, but she'll be continuing then. Wednesday is our community day on our regular Minecraft server, which is always just a stupid blast.
If it's not still haunted.
Yeah, we gotta fix the haunting. I think Al went to fix the haunting and then accidentally did the opposite. So we have our world is being absorbed by the plane of wind and ghost. Dear God, now Al was not supposed to give anyone ops except me. This is not anything against you, but I'm supposed to be the only one with ops. Oh, not ops? Okay. I'm confused then what you mean.
Al voted her god.
Oh, voted you god. Okay. FTP access so you can update the pack. Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. That's a good thing then. Sorry for the misunderstanding. So, after Wednesday is Thursday when I don't know what the hell I'll be doing. I may take a break from LEGO for a week, or I may start straight up on the bootleg version of the truck, which we're going to do the alternate build, which is a garbage truck, fittingly enough. And we're going to compare build quality with that, and it's going to be really cool. And that's all. Y'all know how to support us. Thank you everyone who cheered tonight. We really appreciate that. Thanks to our subscribers as always. Thanks to our followers. And thanks for people who just came in and watched, rated, whatever. Y'all are wonderful. And y'all help us keep doing the things that we love to do.
Hey, do you remember how you said this wasn't going to take till midnight?
Yeah, I know. I said it probably wasn't going to take till midnight in my defense. And that's it. So thank you so much everyone for coming. I'm probably gonna go play like Overwatch or something. Good night everyone.